Dun, 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 dun. Hey, finally live before the game starts. It's go time. Finally live before the game. And oh man, we got ourselves a good one tonight. The Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Gonna be a good one in the Bay Area today. Should be a good one. It's go time, baby. Go time. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Jay Fleming. Welcome to the stream tonight. We got a good one on deck. Got a good one. Can Brock Purdy continue the magic that he's brought to the Bay Area? Can Dallas finally win back-to-back playoff games? Hopefully not. But we shall see. We shall see. Should be a good one. Dallas, probably one of the better teams that Brock will have played to this point. So should be interesting. But should be a good one. Should be a good one. I'm excited. I am very excited. I'm also very nervous, which is weird because it's not the Packers or Cyclones playing, and normally I'm not. Normally I don't feel like that heading into a game, but here we are. NFC divisional round. Niners and Cowboys. Any thoughts on Brett Maher getting in a fight with Debo pregame? I didn't hear anything about that. I did hear that the Niners had like somebody walk in front of him while he was taking like practice kicks, which I think is really funny. But yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. That's pretty weird. I wouldn't expect that from Debo, but who knows? Oh, dude, he was getting in that pregame dancing though. The only fight that Brett Maher is getting in is a fight with the ball that he's kicking the game today. Debo, Ayuk, Purdy, McCaffrey, Kittle, Juszczyk, Trent Williams, all on the offensive side of the ball, and then on defense, Bosa. Hey, who do you got today? I got the Niners, Kurt. I got the Niners. My boy Brock Purdy. It's the only Niners jersey that I will ever buy and ever own. But since we're here, we're rolling with the Niners tonight. And the GOAT Brock Purdy. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. I'm telling you, he's gonna do it. Oh, I'd still like him. I probably deserved it. I would probably deserve it if he did that. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I probably did something. I probably deserve it. When is Brock Purdy going to start looking and playing like a rookie? Never, Aaron Andrews. He's never going to start. He's never going to start looking like a rookie. There we go. His first drive is going to be real important, though. He did not start the game against Seattle very well. He struggled a little bit to start last week against the Seahawks. So we shall see. I'd like to see him come out a little bit cleaner than he did last week. But we shall see. Oh, here we go. Brett Maher. What if he got you fired from White Right Nighty Light? I'd be sad, that's for sure. Oh, see the Debo? Yeah, they're showing it right now. He's just standing in front of the kicker. He's just standing in front of the holder. Oh, that's... Love your energy for this game. Oh, I always bring the energy. And we're going to get Brock Purdy right off the bat as the game started. We're just getting ready for kickoff here, Kurt. You should see the scores and everything and the time update right below me once we get to kickoff. And then we've got the playoff scores from yesterday and earlier today up above me here. Here we go. Kick is away, and we have started in Santa Clara. Ray McLeod thought about the return, but decides to let it go through the end zone for a touchback, and Brock Purdy will take the field at the 25-yard line to start this one out. Brock Purdy, a 4-touchdown game last week against the Seahawks. But like I said, did not start out the game very well. He had 2 or 3 missed throws there on that opening drive. Still got a field goal out of it, but would like to see him start this one better. Under center, 1 receiver each side. Use check in motion. They'll pitch it right side to McCaffrey. And the Dallas defense is all over that one. Micah Parsons was back there. Lawrence as well. And McCaffrey, no gain on 1st and 10 here. Yeah, this should be a good game. Dallas's defense is very high risk, high reward. So we should have a good one here. Brock Purdy takes a snap, looking to throw, and he will get sacked. Big sack. Odigizua in the backfield. They tried to set up a little screen to Debo, and the Cowboys were all over it. Micah Parsons does a great job diagnosing that, getting out to Debo, and a 3rd and 19 already here for the 49ers on their opening drive. First minute of the game here. 3rd and 19 for Brock Purdy and the Niners. 2 receivers each side here for Brock. Christian McCaffrey to his left in the gun. Purdy, quick throw. Got it to Debo Samuel. He'll get a nice gain on the slant. Nice little rhythm throw there. Gets close to 15 or so, but it will not be enough for the first down. And it'll be 4th down for the 49ers. A 3 and out on their opening drive, set up by the big sack on 2nd and 10. Mitch Wishnowsky will punt it to the ever so dangerous Cavante Turpin. Punt gets away. Wishnowsky got hit. We'll check, see if there's a flag. It was not a great kick, but it'll get a 49ers bounce just inside the 25, it looked like. They'll mark it right at the 26. Wishnowsky got hit, but I think it was pretty well after everything here. Oh, yeah, that's probably running into the kicker there, no? I think they've got a case there for a 5-yard penalty, but would not have given them a first down. So we will play on, I guess. Whose ball just got back? Dallas just forced a 49er punt. So Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will take over from their own 26. Prescott rolling out to his right under pressure, fires it. It's high and broken up There is a flag. It's Tayshaun Gibson. Knocked it away. We do have a penalty flag down, so we'll check that. Bosa got in the backfield early and forced the run away there from Dak. And we've got a hold on Dallas here on the opening play here. Bill Vinovich, the head official here. Did the Cyclones win and just got back from Denmark? No, they actually lost, unfortunately, to Oklahoma State. It was not a very pretty second half. Caleb Grill didn't really play any of the second half with a back injury that he suffered against Texas. Just wasn't a pretty second half. Only lost by like 2 or whatever, but was not very good. Tony Pollard around the left side gets hammered. Tayshaun Gibson again. All over the field so far to start this one. Hey, Grandizer, welcome to the stream, man. Everything going good. First week of school is down. So, the first hurdle has been cleared, and we will continue to go about that. We did beat Texas on Tuesday, which was nice. Hilton was rocking. That was a hell of a game. Man, absolutely tremendous atmosphere on Tuesday in Hilton for Texas. Second and long here for Dak Prescott. Steps up in the pocket, and he fires near side. He's got his man, and that'll be right at the first down marker. T.Y. Hilton, the new Dallas Cowboy this year. Longtime Indianapolis Colt, makes the catch working on Charvarius Ward there. And, nice little comeback route there by T.Y. Hilton, Dak Prescott. It's on the inside shoulder there, which is not where you want to throw that, but Charvarius Ward sinking so far back that was not able to make up that gain in time. Pollard stuffed in the backfield. Fred Warner broke through the line immediately. Fred Warner, one of the elite middle linebackers of the National Football League, just shoots the gap, gets in the backfield, and trips up Tony Pollard in the backfield. Loss of about 2 there on the play. Massive play from Fred Warner there. What was your score prediction? I don't know if I gave a score prediction, but I'm rolling with the Niners. I got to roll with my guy Brock Purdy here. We're wearing his jersey for a reason, so we gotta roll with the boys. Dak Prescott in the pocket, fires. It's caught. That's CeeDee Lamb for a short 4 or 5 yard gain there, and it'll be about 3rd and 7 here for the Dallas Cowboys. They've moved the ball pretty well this first drive here. Most of it coming on that completion to T.Y. Hilton. 3rd and 7 at their own 40-yard line. Dallas with the ball. Prescott shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tony Pollard is the back. Prescott making a check at the line here. Dak Prescott. 8 on the play clock here. He'll get the snap off. Dak Prescott steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle. It's high and incomplete. He was looking for Dalton Schultz over the middle, but he missed him high and outside. It falls incomplete. And Dallas will be forced to punt here. Dalton Schultz coming across the middle here. Ufanga driving on that in-cutting route, on that dig route. And throw was high. Are you a longtime 49ers fan? No, I've been a 49ers fan for about a month and a half. That's about how long I've been a 49ers fan. I'm actually a Packers fan. I don't have any of the stuff hanging up there, but I got Packers jerseys, and I've been a Packers fan my whole life, but they got eliminated, and Brock Purdy's leading the Niners here. So we're rocking with the Niners. Ray McLeod catches the punt, backpedaling towards his own end zone at about the 5-yard line, and he'll get out to maybe the 15 or so. And that will be where the Niners take over. No score here in this one. 5 minutes in, each team has had to punt the ball once. Brock Pretty Boy Purdy. Yes, sir. Hitting that like button to show support. Hey, appreciate it as always, Grandizer. And like Grandizer has done, if you've enjoyed the content and you want to see more, be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out a lot. And you can always unsubscribe later on down the road if you so choose to. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. But no, I am by no means I'm not even really, I wouldn't even really say I'm a 49ers fan. I'm a Brock Purdy fan. I actually don't care for the 49ers much at all. because they've eliminated my Packers 4 times in the last 11 years in the playoffs. So I don't care for the don't care for the Niners actually. But if Brock Purdy's going to be their longtime starter there, we might have to move them up in the fan rankings a little bit here. Got the golden radio. Hey, I appreciate it, Grandizer. You know, it's funny you say that. I posted a YouTube video from Tuesday. I posted it on Wednesday. Do you think George Pickens or Kenny Pickett will receive Rookie of the Year? I don't think either of them will. Because I think the only 3 that it can be are Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, and Kenneth Walker. I think those are the only 3 that can get it because I think they're the 3 finalists. Which I mean is probably fair. I think Brock Purdy's done more than enough to earn it, but he did only play like a third of the season, so kind of fair. I think that he didn't that he's not going to get it, but the future Jim Nantz. I don't know about that, but I'm definitely doing my best. But yeah, like I was saying, I actually posted a clip of me commentating on YouTube and on Twitter, and I tweeted it at the Cyclone Radio Network. The voice of the Cyclones, John Walters, who's been my idol for as long as I can remember, basically. And I tweeted at him. I was like, "Hey, could I get a letter grade for this call?" And it was on the Caleb Girl 3. That basically iced the game, put us up by 9 with like 4 minutes to go or 5 minutes to go. And I tweeted at him. He gave me an A+. So really, really cool. I mean, I know I tweeted it at him, so he wasn't going out of his way to respond to it, but still a pretty cool moment. I really appreciated that. Shout out to John Walters. I think George Pickens deserves it because he's made some clutch catches and amazing catches. He's definitely been good, but I mean, just total body of work. I think he's probably the 3rd best receiver or 4th best rookie receiver. When you look at the whole season, I think Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett Wilson's been the best receiver. So I think him or Kenneth Walker will probably get it, the running back from Seattle. But George Pickens definitely has a very promising future. So it'll be exciting to see where he goes. Christian McCaffrey takes the handoff, gets about 3, maybe 4 yards there on first down off the right side. And a positive play on first down, something that San Francisco has done very well with Brock Purdy at quarterback. Brandon Ayuk in motion here. Purdy. Handoff to Deebo Samuel up the middle, and Deebo Samuel fighting for that first down. He's right at the marker. I think he's going to be about a half yard short. It'll be 3rd and inches here for the San Francisco 49ers. We'll see where they mark it. Needed the 28-yard line here, and they're going to mark it just shy. 49ers get right up here to the line. Brock Purdy under center. Takes the snap. He'll hand off McCaffrey. First down up to the 30, maybe the 31. And the 49ers, first down of the game for San Francisco. They move the chains here after the first drive went backwards. Oh, and Lawrence limps off the sideline here for Dallas. Hoping he's all right there. He looks like he's in some pain there. Hopefully Lawrence, nothing serious. We can get him back in the game there for Dallas. Purdy in the gun here. 3 receivers left. He'll play fake it. Fires up the seam, and it's caught up the middle. George Kittle. A perfect throw from Brock Purdy deep into Dallas territory. Well, I say deep into Dallas territory. It's into Dallas territory. Right up the seam. Nice little route there from George Kittle. Skinny post up the seam. And Brock Purdy finds the tight end up the middle. Down to the Dallas 39-yard line. A big throw from Brock Purdy to George Kittle. Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers left. 1 to the right here. McCaffrey to Purdy's left. They'll hand it off to him up the middle, and McCaffrey gets about a yard on the inside zone there. Undrafted running backs looks pretty good. Yeah, there's been quite a few good rookies this year. There really has been. Been quite a few good rookies. 2nd and 9 here for the 49ers as we approach the halfway point of the first quarter here. Nothing to nothing Both teams have had one possession and both punted the ball away here. Brock Purdy under center. McCaffrey the back, Juszczyk in at tight end. They'll fake it to McCaffrey. Purdy rolls out to his left, sets his feet. He's going to air one out for Brandon Ayuk, and it's broken up at the goal line. Brock Purdy aired it out for Brandon Ayuk, gave his guy a shot, and that's not a bad throw there from Brock Purdy, but he's just a little bit late on the throw, and it's about a half step behind Brandon Ayuk. If that's out in front of him, maybe he's got a better chance at it. But that's the thing. Brock Purdy's not afraid to take that shot there and rolling to his left. That's a tough throw to make. And a great play there by the defensive back, Bland, to get in the way of that one. 3rd and 9 here, Brock Purdy rolling to his left again, throws underneath for McCaffrey, incomplete. And Dallas has been in the face of Brock Purdy a lot of today already. And it'll be 4th and 9 here following the back-to-back incompletions. DeMarcus Lawrence back in the game was the one that brought the pressure there on Purdy. Is deep coffee art talk? I don't actually drink coffee. Never really been a fan of it. Mitch Wishnowsky back on to punt it away here. Wishnowsky trying to pin Dallas deep here. Lets it go. It bounces at about the 5, but the bounce way too high for anyone down there for San Francisco to try to save it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback, and that is where we will see the Dallas offense for the second time today. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter of this one. 0-0 is your score. Both offenses have moved the ball a little bit, but no points on the board just yet. It's been a weird start to this one. Kind of expected a little bit more offense to this one, but both defenses stepping up when it matters. Rip BG, the Prince of Rap. Rip. What do you think the Steelers' record will be, and where do you think they will be in the standings next year? Man, where they finish in the standings probably depends on if Lamar Jackson is a Raven or not. Because I think they're probably better than the Ravens without Lamar Jackson, but they're not better than the Ravens with Lamar Jackson. And then I think they'll still be behind Burrow and Cincinnati. So they'll either be second or third, I think, in the AFC North. They could be a playoff team. They could be a playoff team next year. Kenny Pickett has that full year underneath him now. George Pickens, like I said, bright future for that guy. He could really step up. I think second year with Kenny Pickett for Najee Harris is going to be really good for him because it felt like he had a very quiet season this year. I think part of that was just their quarterback situation and everybody, kind of rotating through, getting hurt, not getting hurt, et cetera, and all that stuff. So I think they're probably second or third in the AFC North. They could get to 9 or 10 wins next year. They could be a playoff team. Hey, we might beat Burrow and Lamar. You definitely could. I think Cincinnati is just way too good. I'll be perfectly honest. I think Cincinnati with Burrow is just that good. So. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Dallas with the ball back. Dak Prescott under center. I formation here. Hand off to Ezekiel Elliott, and not a lot of room. Maybe a yard off the right side Running game not working much for either team so far early in this one, and you expect that with these front fours for both teams. I mean, both teams just absolutely swarm to the football. It's going to be a really, really big battle in the trenches in this one. I think San Francisco has the slight edge in that category, which is why I think that they will inevitably win this football game. But man, this is gonna be a dogfight here. Tony Pollard on this sweep, and he's not going anywhere. Fred Warner all over that one. Maybe a loss of half a yard. It'll be 3rd and long here for Dallas and the Dak Prescott-led Cowboys. You never know. We had one of the fastest receivers we didn't use this year because he was. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the whole. That's kind of the whole thing, right? You never know. You never know. The Packers could go 8-9. The Packers could go 17-0. You never know. That's just any given Sunday. So Prescott in the gun. He's gonna fire. It's intercepted. A poor throw from Dak Prescott. It's intercepted on the far sideline. Lenore got to him. The 49ers brought a late blitz. Dak looked like he hurried the throw just a little bit to the far sideline. He was looking for Michael Gallup. And Lenore jumps the route. A bad throw from Dak Prescott. And that is exactly what the Niners needed to try to take the lead in this one. Lenore, an acrobatic catch over the head. Went up and snagged it. Dak Prescott. After a near flawless game from Dak last week against Tampa, the Niners get to him early. And it's Lenore setting up the Niners at the Dallas 20-yard line. Or about the 21-yard line, rather. They'll mark it there. Brock Purdy and the Niners looking to put the first points on the board here. Purdy in the pistol. They'll now motion McCaffrey to his right. Man in motion. Purdy fake. Looking for Juszczyk, and now he'll step up in the pocket, and he gets wrapped up and sacked. Lawrence again got to him. And again, Dallas getting into the backfield, getting pressure on Brock Purdy, and getting him to the ground. He looked like he was looking for Kyle Juszczyk underneath. Man, what's for dinner? I have no idea. No idea what's for dinner. Absolutely no idea. Cowboys get the sack. That's a 6-yard loss. Back to the 27-yard line. And again, going backwards on 1st and 2nd down here. Not something the Niners are used to with Brock Purdy. I think they've averaged close to 7 yards of play on 1st down with Brock Purdy. They get the play off here. Quick throw out to Christian McCaffrey on the bubble screen, and he does not get much of anything. Carlos Watkins, big number 91, got out there and wrapped him up. And 3rd and long here once again for the 49ers offense. Just have not been able to get anything going on 1st down here, have the 49ers. And the one time that they did, that big throw up the seam there to George Kittle, was one of the few times so far today early on that Purdy's had a clean pocket. So maybe there's your recipe to try to get this rookie quarterback to look like a rookie quarterback. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left here, split backs next to him. Kittle, one of them, McCaffrey, the other. Purdy under pressure. Gonna fire. He's got his man, Brandon Ayuk, and that should be a 1st down to the 10-yard line, forward progress, and they do indeed have it. Brock Purdy on 3rd and 16, got a clean pocket. Great job by the guys up front, and a great route here from Brandon Ayuk. Sits right at the 10 or 11-yard line. Perfect awareness, knowing where the sticks are. Purdy right on the money, and Brandon Ayuk comes down with it. 1st and goal, San Francisco at the 10-yard line. And that's the kind of execution that the 49ers are going to look for here to try to win this football game. Excellent from all parties there. And 1st and goal from the 10. Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers left. Purdy to throw. He's under pressure, swings it out here to McCaffrey. Spins and gets to the 9, maybe the 8. Ball comes out late there, but forward progress stopped. Nice little sidearm zip here from Brock Purdy. 17-0 Browns, Steelers 11-0. We don't talk about that. Hey, yeah, we don't have to talk about that. That's another San Francisco 1st down. Carlos Watkins being checked out by the athletic trainers here at about the 15-yard line. Watkins made that play on Christian McCaffrey on that bubble screen just a few plays ago, so hopefully he can continue. Nothing serious there for Watkins. It'll be 2nd and goal, San Francisco from about the 8-yard line. Brock Purdy has been very good here in the red zone, which I think, I haven't been, like I said, I'm not a Niners fan, so I didn't watch him earlier in the year. But from what I've picked up on Twitter and, kind of talking to some 49ers fans on Twitter, I think one of the big differences for this 49ers team is they're not kicking as many field goals with Brock Purdy. They're finding the end zone, and, Christian McCaffrey has a lot to do with that as well. Obviously you add a guy like Christian McCaffrey before the trade deadline, your offense is gonna be better. But yeah, just kind of since those two guys have been integrated into the offense, Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey, they've been finding the end zone more. They're not kicking as many field goals. They're putting 7 points on the board instead of 3. And I think that's led to a lot more of these high-scoring games for this 49ers offense. They're forcing turnovers, they're getting ball in good field position, and then they're scoring 7 instead of 3. We'll see if they can continue that here. McCaffrey split out wide to the left. Deebo Samuel is the back. Brock Purdy on the quarterback draw. It does not get very much. Gets maybe a yard. And now it's 3rd and goal from about the 8 or 7-yard line. Haven't seen any of that, but Brock Purdy, the nice little... this is a good little play fake here. They faked the little bubble screen out here to Deebo Samuel. The problem is Dallas was not fooled there in the middle, and short gain, maybe nothing there on that one for Brock Purdy, and it'll be 3rd and goal here from the 8-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun, Christian McCaffrey to his left, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. George Kittle now motions. Brock Purdy takes a snap. Looking over the middle, rolling out to his left. Brock Purdy spins back, fires into the end zone, and it's out of bounds and incomplete. Brock Purdy gets rid of it, throws it away, and unfortunately, San Francisco unable to turn the 49ers, unfortunately, not able to put 7 on the board here, but they'll look for 3 here with Robbie Gould. Should be a chip shot here for Robbie. Has not missed in the postseason, 25 of 25 on field goals and 37 of 37 on extra points. Robbie Gould, 26-yarder, snap good, hold down, kick is up, and it is right down the middle. 49ers are on the board first. They don't turn the pick into 7, but they do find points. And it's 3-0 49ers here with 2 minutes and change to go in the first quarter. Yeah, the wide receivers using Calvin Austin. He was hurt before the season even started. Brock Purdy has stopped running backwards. This ain't the Big 12 anymore. I mean, he's playing pretty well for it not being the Big 12 anymore. The problem is Brock's been running to his left a lot. You watch the last few, especially the last couple of games. You watch when they roll out Brock Purdy, they roll him to the left for whatever reason. They roll him to the left. They'll throw it back to the right. They'll throw it up the sideline there on the left side. They roll him to the left a lot, and that to me says more about Brock Purdy being good than it does about him being bad. Because if Kyle Shanahan is confident enough to say, hey, we're gonna roll Brock Purdy out to the left a whole bunch. You know, obviously they got Trent Williams out there at left tackle, and they got really good fullback in Kyle Juszczyk that they can, kind of send over there to help. I know he's playing well. I'm saying running backwards is a big no-no. I mean, it is. You never want to be running towards your own end zone. But sometimes you got to make the most of it there. Yeah, I think that says a lot about, who Brock Purdy is and who Kyle Shanahan thinks Brock Purdy is, that they're willing to roll him out to the left constantly. I feel like you'll hear me say Brock Purdy rolling to the left a lot more times than you'll hear me say Brock Purdy rolling out to the right. So I think that says a lot about Brock, that they're willing to roll him out to the left there. entire reason the Steelers had bad records because we had T.J. Hurd and Mitch Trubisky, a quarterback, a rookie quarterback, tended to be really good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the bad injuries like that, that happened to T.J. Watt, that happened to, guys like Christian McCaffrey in the past. I mean, you can't really plan for those, but unfortunately, it's part of the game, and unfortunately, sometimes it affects more teams than it does others. So, hopefully TJ can stay healthy next year. Because like I said, I think that coach not having a losing season despite all the stuff that he's had to deal with there, that's no accident. So, I think as long as they can stay healthy, as long as they can just keep in this rhythm, they'll be fine. Bengals Chiefs prediction. I got the Bengals. They've kind of owned Patrick Mahomes. I mean, they're about the only team that can say that. So, I think it should be a good one. Cowboys winning? Oh, I hate to disagree with you, man. But right now, the scoreboard says the 49ers are winning. So, Menahu going to the locker room here for San Francisco. Charles Menahu. Hopefully nothing serious for him. Dak Prescott under center. Quick throw out here to Noah Brown. Short gain, maybe 3 on that one. Cowboys looked real good last week, though. So, definitely not out of this one. Of course not. It's only 3-0 in the first quarter. So, they just gotta get Dak to stop throwing interceptions like that. Dak Prescott under center. Quick drop. Throws near side again. It's caught CeeDee Lamb. I think he's going to be about a half yard shy here. CeeDee Lamb says first down, but I don't think it's going to be. We'll check the spot here. Don't forget the Steelers beat the Chiefs in the playoffs at one point. Did they? They probably did. At one point is it's a pretty big time frame there. They did give CeeDee Lamb the first down there. So it'll be 1st and 10 Dallas at the 36-yard line. Dak Prescott in the gun here. And Bosa jumped here. He said false start. And we'll check the penalty here. 56 seconds to go. It is a false start here on Dallas. So that'll push him back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 as we enter the final minute of the first quarter. 2018. '49ers need you on the offensive line. One hit from Micah and Brock Purdy is doomed. I mean, they've gotten to him a lot. This early this one. 49ers definitely don't need me on the offensive line. I might be big, but I got 0 muscle and 0 technique. So I don't think I'd help them very much. Tony Pollard, a nice run here off the right side. Good hole to run through there, set up by the right side of the offensive line. Picks up great amount there on 1st and 15. Picks up maybe 10 or so. Missed tackle there, Dre Greenlaw. Just couldn't quite bring Tony Pollard to the ground there. 2nd and 5. One more snap here before the end of the first quarter. Ball at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 5 here for the Cowboys. 2 receivers left for Dak Prescott. Tony Pollard the back to his right. They'll hand off to Pollard up the middle, and he gets 2. Trying to fight forward, gets maybe 3. And that'll be the end of the first quarter here. 3-0 49ers lead it in the NFC divisional round. The final game, I should say, of the divisional round. The other 3 teams are set for Championship Sunday. Will Rodgers return to Green Bay? I'm leaning toward yes. If they do, because I don't think he'll retire having not made the playoffs. I don't think he'll retire. If they were going to trade him, if they traded him pre-June 1st, they would get draft picks now and then not money because the cap hit would be astronomically high. If they waited until after June 1st, they would get more money now, but they wouldn't get the draft picks now. They'd get them later. And so I think if I was the Packers, and Brock Purdy. If I was the if I was the Packers and Aaron Rodgers didn't want to play for me next year, I would probably trade him before June 1st because I think if I was going to enter a big rebuild like the Packers probably will be entering, I would want the draft picks now and I'll worry about the money later. So I'd probably trade him pre-June 1st. And then see what happens there. Just try to stack up on as many immediate draft picks as I can by trading him and all the compensatory picks and whoever, whatever picks they're gonna get in the trade. So I think he probably does come back to Green Bay and they end up trading Jordan Love because Jordan Love wants to play. And him sitting behind Rodgers for 4 seasons isn't him playing. So I don't know. My ideal scenario, right? My ideal scenario is the Packers is Rodgers comes back and Jordan Love demands a trade. So we trade Jordan Love to the Niners for Brock Purdy, and then I get to go Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Brock Purdy, and then I'm happy. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I would more than love for Brock Purdy to get traded to the Packers. Lazard gone, dude. Don't say that. Don't say that. I can hope. Okay, stop that. I need hope. I need hope that my guy is gonna be here next year. Jordan Love up next, baby. Packers defense looking scary good next year. They only look scary good if we address the issue of defensive coordinator. And I don't think we're going to. So we'll see what happens. 3rd and 2 here. Dak Prescott play fake. Rolls to his right. Throws. He's got his man into 49ers territory. That's Noah Brown. Picks up 17. And a first down for Dallas. Ball to the San Francisco 38-yard line now. Dak Prescott under center. Tony Pollard gets motioned into the backfield. They'll pitch it to him. Cuts upfield. Tony Pollard finds a hole and gets 5. Down to the 33. And this Dallas offense starting to move the ball a little bit on this drive. Been pretty balanced here. Rushing and passing. 2nd and 5 here for Dallas. First minute of the second quarter here. I formation for Dak Prescott under center. Hands off to Zeke up the middle. He gets 4 of the 5, and it'll be 3rd and short here for Dallas just inside the San Francisco 30-yard line. I know the Steelers beat the Chiefs at 28th because we still had Antonio Brown on the tree. Man, Antonio Brown. What a name. What a name. What could have been. What could have been. Man. Third and 1 here. Dak Prescott under center. They'll hand to Zeke on the fullback. He tries to get to it, and I think he extends the ball just enough for that first down. I think he got it. Zeke, a great effort, got hit in the backfield, fell forward, and extended that ball. A really risky play from Zeke, but he pays it off. Eric Armstead, Lenore, both in the backfield, and then Zeke reaches ahead. He falls on top of a lineman, and that's what gets him the first down there, because I think he would have been down beforehand, but he lands on top of an offensive lineman, and Dallas picks up the first down, 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line of... Oh, blitz, and Dak does a great job to get rid of it, but Zeke loses 2. Fred Warner came untouched, screaming up the middle. Dak Prescott does a great job to just get rid of it, but Zeke loses 2 off the right side. It wasn't even Fred Warner. It was Hufanga. I only saw the hair and thought it was... Hey, Gyro. Um, Gyro, do I know you? Third and long here for Dallas as they picked up a few there. CeeDee Lamb up the middle. 3rd and 7 from the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott empty set in the gun. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Prescott throws over the middle. It's caught right at the marker. CeeDee Lamb, I think he's going to be about a half yard shy. So 4th and inches here. I would venture to guess Dallas is going to go for this. Their offense is out on the field still. They hurry up to the line. No, I'm Purdy's second biggest supporter. All right. Well, if I don't know you, I'd ask how you knew. CeeDee Lamb on the jet sweep, beats one man up the sideline and picks up the first down. Hufanga had him in the backfield, but he broke a tackle there. And the drive will continue inside the 15. Is Brock Purdy the best ISU athlete of all time? No. But he's definitely my favorite ISU athlete. It's him or Lazard. I know her from OnlyFans? Right. Sure thing, buddy. Prescott keeps, and he's got a lot of room on the left side. Dak Prescott inside the 5 to the 2. Dak Prescott on the read option. San Francisco bit hard on the read option. Oh, it was Lenore. Absolutely over pursues there and sets up the long run there from Dak Prescott inside the 5. 1st and goal, Dallas looking for the first lead of the game at the 4-yard line. Dak Prescott under center, offset eye to the right. CeeDee Lamb to the right. Michael Gallup to the left. Play clock at 2. They get it off. Dak Prescott play fake. Dumps it underneath Dalton Schultz. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz, the tight end, gives Dallas the lead. And Brett Maher on for the extra point. Extra point. Snap good. Hold down. Kick is on the way. Brett Maher. It's blocked. It's blocked. Blocked and no good. And Brett Maher's extra point struggles continue. Dum, dum, dum. Choose. Six to 3, Dallas leads it. Extra point was blocked. And Brett Maher continues to just not be able to make extra points. $9:25 to go here in the first half. Going to be an important drive here for San Francisco. Yeah, no, that kick wasn't going to be good anyway. I don't think that kick was going to be good anyway. Brett Maher continued. He's in his own head, man. He is in his own head. Now the Steelers are 3 killers. Pickett, Pickens, Pat Freiermuth. True. Ray McLeod lets the kick go through the end zone for a touchback. My buggy shoes. Brock Purdy under center here. Working left to right now. First drive of the second quarter here for the Niners. Purdy. Play fake. And he rolls out to his right. Now comes back to the left. Gets a block. Purdy going to take off. And he gets about a yard there. Good job on the back end there from Dallas. They'll give Brock 2 yards there off the left side. Second and 8 here for Dallas. Let's say second and 9 here. Second and 9, Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, Kittle in motion. Give to Deebo Samuel running left, and he gets maybe 2. And it'll be 3rd and 7 here. Big third down here for the 49er offense. Do you think the 3 killer P's are better than the killer B's? It's going to be pretty hard to be better than Ben, Brown, and Bell. But, like you said, anything can happen. 3rd and 7 here for the Niners. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Brock Purdy sets, fires, looking for McCaffrey. Caught right at the marker. It'll depend on the spot. The official coming in looks like he's going to be... Oh, he is right at the 35-yard line. And they do mark it a first down. I would hurry up and snap the next play. Yeah, if it can go for 10,000 yards. First and 10 from the 35. Brock Purdy in the gun. Juszczyk to his left. Eli Mitchell to his right. They'll give it to Mitchell up the middle. He falls forward for maybe 2. Leighton Vander Esch, the first Cowboy to meet him. My buggy shoes. Second and 8 here for the 49ers. Ball at the 49er 30 their own 37-yard line. 2 receivers left. They'll motion Deebo Samuel that side now. Brock Purdy in the gun. Quick throw out to Deebo Samuel. Makes one man miss. Cuts up field across the 40 and picks up about 7. And it'll be 3rd and 1.5 or so. Yeah, Pickens can go for 10,000 yards. I don't know that 10,000 yards will happen, but hey, maybe 5. Who knows? Who knows? third down here for the Niners. They'll say 3rd and 2 from their own 43-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. Play fake. Purdy throws. It's caught. Jawan Jennings with a first down reception, and an unnecessary roughness call is going to go against Bland here, and they're going to tack on 15 for it. Yeah, I live close to Buffalo, so I'm sort of in enemy territory. Yeah, you are. Hey, that was a hell of a game today by Cincinnati, by the way. Deron Bland slings Jawan Jennings to the ground well after the whistle and out of bounds. And very clear 15-yard penalty there. And that is something you cannot do if you're Dallas there. You've already given up the first down. You don't want to tack on 15 more to that. And now that 5-yard gain turns into a 20-yard gain. And now San Francisco into Dallas territory at the 37. Purdy under center. He'll take the snap. Hand off to Mitchell. And he is met in the backfield. Van Der Esch. There is a flag down in the backfield. We'll check the penalty. But Eli Mitchell not going anywhere there on 1st and 10. It's going to be a hold on the offensive line of San Francisco. Banks. That'll push him back 10 yards, and we'll have 1st and 20 now. My boogie shoes. First and 20 here for San Francisco now, following the hold back at the Dallas 47-yard line. Purdy in the gun. He'll take the snap. Deep drop here for Brock Purdy. Sets, fires, throws. It's caught by Kittle. Not much doing there, though. Maybe a yard. Barr was all over him. Yeah, I want to have the stupidest penalties happen in the Panthers. Steelers players went into the Panthers huddle. That's funny. So Deebo Samuel double covered there on that one, and Purdy just has to check it down. 2nd and 19 here. Second and 19. 49ers going to need something here on this drive. Play clock winding down, and Kyle Shanahan's going to call a timeout here. You have Regis coming up? Hey, there you go. 2nd and 19, and the Niners will burn a timeout here. Their first of the half. And big play here coming up. My boogie shoes. All right, guys, what's the play call here? 2nd and 19. Ball at the other team's 46-yard line. Down by 3 in the first half. What are we going with here? Dum 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 dum. Yeah, my principal is a Bengals fan. I'm a Steelers fan. I don't know if he knows. That's always fun. I always had rivalries with my teachers like that. Like I had a bunch of teachers that were Bears fans, bunch of teachers that were Vikings fans. So always fun to just go back and forth with them a little bit during the season. Even though I wore my Steelers jersey. Second and 19, ball at the Dallas 46-yard line. Purdy takes a shotgun snap, play fake, throws over the middle. Deebo Samuel open down to the 29. It'll be third and about 2. Great play call there. It was a nice little clear out route combination here. Good job there by Brock Purdy. Going through his progressions, coming through at the end to Deebo Samuel over the middle underneath. And third and 2 from second and 19. You'll take that every day of the week. Third and 2. Ball at the Dallas 29-yard line. Brock Purdy empty set here. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Brock Purdy in the gun, takes a snap. Short drop, comes over the middle. Now rolling out to his left, throws it. Deebo Samuel, and it's just missed. And now 4th and 2, decision coming. I imagine they'll just take the 3 here with Robbie Gould. 3:48 to go here in the first half. Yeah, I want my teachers are Bills fans, so we'll go back and forth with each other. Oh, yeah. Robbie Gould on for the 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Snap good, hold down. Robbie Gould's kick is up, and it bends its way in right down the middle. Robbie Gould, nice little draw on that bad boy. And we're all tied up at 6 here with 3:43 to go in the first half. Brett Maher is 1 for his last 7 extra points. That's wild. Sort of like rivalry in my school with his football team is better. Sadly, the Steelers lost 38-3. Don't want to talk about the game against Buffalo. Hey, that's all good. We don't have to talk about that one. Hey, my team lost to Buffalo too, so you know. We don't have to talk about Buffalo if you don't want to. Probably not as bad as the Steelers. This is true. We lost by like 7 or 10 or something. Did beat the Bengals. Hey, there you go. There you go. This is definitely a ball game on our hands. I don't think either team is gonna go quietly into that cold, dark night. Watching Cowboys Niners, like, I just hope both teams lose. True. So we might be able to... Oh. So we might have been able to beat Buffalo. Hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Oh, big return there from Kevontae Turpin out to the 35-yard line. And great field position for Dallas. Kevontae Turpin has been for Dallas what Keyshawn Nixon is for Green Bay. Just a spark on that special teams unit. As much as Brett Maher tries to take away from it, Kevontae Turpin. What Brett Maher takes away, Kevontae Turpin giveth. 1st and 10 here for Dak Prescott in the gun at the 35-yard line of the Cowboys. 2 receivers each side. Dak, short drop, looking left. He's going to check it down underneath Ezekiel Elliott. A lot of room in front of him out to the 40 and hit out of bounds, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty on Dre Greenlaw. Just stupid mistakes by this Niners defense at the end of halves, apparently, because they did that at the end of the first half on the hit on Geno Smith that set up the Seahawks for that field goal to take the lead into the first half, or into halftime, I should say. And man, those are just stupid penalties that you can't have. Can't have those. Just really can't. 1st and 10, Dallas into San Francisco territory after one play due to the penalty. Ball at the San Francisco 41-yard line. Dak Prescott under center. Jumbo set here for them. He'll hand off to Elliott running right side. He's got the corner and turns upfield for a gain of about 3. Fred Warner gets him to the ground. It'll be 2nd and 7. Dak Prescott 10 of 12 for 70 yards, a touchdown, and a pick here in the first half of this one. That pick was definitely his worst throw of the game. A lot of underneath stuff here for Dak, and they've gotten a little bit more on the running game here from Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, but really it's just been kind of a constant, 3 or 4 yard gain per play, just kind of working their way down the field. Dak Prescott, pump fake on the swing pass, now swings it out to Tony Pollard and could not come down with it. Not sure he would have gotten much anyway there. There was San Francisco defense was all over that one. And it falls incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Cowboys offense. Ball at the 49ers 38-yard line. 3rd and 7. 6-6 ball game here. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Dallas does get the ball to start the second half. So we'll see how they treat the end of the half here. Play clock at 8. Dak still trying to set up something at the line of scrimmage here. Play clock at 4 now. And Dak will call a timeout with the play clock expiring. That'll be their first timeout. 3rd and 7. Dallas calls a timeout to avoid a delay a game penalty. And we'll see what goes down here. Yeah, I think the second time we wouldn't be Bengals who lost by 7. Hey, you kept it close, though. Kept it close. Two timeouts remaining for both teams. You should be able to see that on the scoreboard below me. 3rd and 7. Ball at the 38. It would be about a 55, 56-yard field goal from here, which is in Brett Maher's range, but how much do you trust him here after going 1 for his last 7 on extra points? Dak Prescott in the gun. Swings it out, Tony Pollard trying to get the first down. He doesn't get it. He only gets about 3. Dre Greenlaw brings him down, and now on 4th and 4 from the 4th and about 4 from the 35-yard line. It looks like Dallas is going to go for it. Do not jump here if you're the Niners. Dak Prescott in the gun, 2 receivers right. Now making a check at the line of scrimmage. Deebo Samuel. CeeDee Lamb isolated here to the left side of the field. Dak Prescott in the gun. Making checks here. Play clock down to 9. They do not have to do anything before the 2-minute warning here, and they will not. 2-minute warning here in the first half. 4th and 4 upcoming for the Dallas Cowboys. And we shall see what Mike McCarthy decides to do. 6-6 ball game. Cowboys will get the ball out of half. But first, We got to close the final 2 minutes of this one out. It's been a very, very hotly contested football game. Not as much scoring as I think a lot of people would have suspected, but definitely plenty of action going on. Dum, dum, dum. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Ba-da-da. Dum, dum. Yeah, I will definitely create a free Indeed account. Oh, they're playing D&D? Oh, that's awesome. D&D, Dungeons & Dragons, featured in an Indeed commercial. Did not have that on my bingo board, but here we are. Yeah, we put like a Steelers goodie bag for the white elephant gift. You want to know who got it? My uncle, who's a Vikings fan. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny that a Vikings fan ended up with the Steelers goodie bag. We didn't do a white elephant, but we did a Secret Santa. And hold on here, let me make sure I can see. Make sure we're okay. Buddy of mine got me this. It's a little chair, right? And it's got a little dunce cap that comes with it. So when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, you can put your D20 in the. You can put your little die in the dunce chair, which I thought was pretty funny. So I also got a hat, but my room's a mess right now. I don't know if you guys can tell from this, but my room's a disaster. It's on my chair that's right here that's got a bunch of shit on it. So Dallas looks like they are going to go for it here. Offense comes out onto the field. Ball at the 35-yard line, 4th and 4 here for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott empty set here. I don't think they'd run a QB draw, but you never know. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right here for Dak Prescott, alone in the gun. San Francisco brings a blitz. Prescott steps up in the pocket, and he's going to have a first down. Dak Prescott slides down at the 25. And the blitz does not get home for San Francisco, and Dak Prescott takes off running cover 0 here. And, yeah, that's just nobody home there in man coverage. And Dak Prescott slides down at the 26. Prescott now over the middle, finds Tony Pollard inside the 20 to the 18. And Dallas trying to double up here on the last drive of the first half and first drive of the second half. Tony Pollard slow to get up here with $1:24 to go. And that'll be an injury timeout here for the Dallas Cowboys. So we'll take an injury timeout here. And don't worry, my room's probably more messy. I don't know. My room's pretty bad. My room is pretty bad. It's my mom's secret recipe. Tony Pollard, as he got tackled there, looked like maybe Ward landed on his left ankle there. We'll have to see. Maybe they'll show a replay here when we get back, but definitely did not look good from how he was just kind of crawling on the ground there. Yeah, Steelers have a lot of people who prove they have that dog in them. Oh, yeah. L.A. Ayo. It's the Clash at the Coliseum, February 5th, only on Fox. NASCAR season starting up here in a very short while. About a month until Daytona, if I remember correctly. Tony Pollard going to the injury, the medical tent there. So 2nd and 2 here. Tony Pollard out of the game for now. Zeke is the running back. They'll now motion him to the slot right side, empty set here for Dak Prescott. 2nd and 2 from the 18-yard line. Dak Prescott, straight drop, looking over the middle. Now comes back, throws it, intercepted. No, it's caught. No, it is intercepted. Oh, Fred Warner got it. I thought maybe Ward had it, and then it looked like CeeDee Lamb caught it, and Fred Warner comes out with the football. I don't know what just happened. There was 3 guys where Dak threw that football. Let's take a look here on the replay. Charvarius Ward jumps in front of it and deflects it. It goes behind CeeDee Lamb, and Fred Warner comes up with the pick. Dak's 2nd interception of the day, and it's a huge one as they were into the red zone looking for the lead at the half, and now San Francisco has a chance to try to take the lead before the break. Oh, what unfortunate circumstances there for Dak Prescott. That was not a good throw in the first place. Charvarius Ward definitely should have had it. But he ends up deflecting it right to Fred Warner. And oh, man. It'll be San Francisco ball at their own 28-yard line with $1:15 to go. They do have 2 timeouts. And Robbie Gould has been money in the postseason. Massive takeaway by the 49ers defense. Interception. Want to know who I think should get safety of the year? If that's a thing, Cameron Sutton. I don't think safety of the year is a thing, but there's defensive player of the year. I don't think they do like positional stuff. Maybe they do. I know they do in college. NFL safety of the year. I don't think that's a thing. No, I don't think they do position stuff. They do for college. They have like the Biletnikoff Award for best wide receiver and the Davey O'Brien for the best quarterback and stuff like that. Cam Sutton's a good shout though. I think safety of the year should go to me, because I'm the best safety in the game. Easily I'm the best safety in the game. No. I don't know. Brett Maher is single-handedly keeping sports psychologists in business for the next decade. 49ers, I feel like, it's hard to say that this is a must-get points situation, but, Jimmy Ward here, that's just on Dak. I mean, he should never have thrown this football. And Jimmy Ward should have gotten the pick, and it just happens to fall to Fred Warner. And here we go. Brock Purdy in the gun. Deebo Samuel to his left. Fred McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey to his right. One receiver each side. They'll hand off Deebo Samuel up the middle. Cuts up field across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Oh, Cam Sutton should get Defensive Player of the Year then, because the Steelers got the most interceptions. That's a good reason. Minute to go here. San Francisco 2 timeouts. They'll just go hurry up here. 2 receivers left. Hand off to McCaffrey, and this time nothing doing on the ground for San Francisco, and now 50 seconds left. 3rd down, and Jawan Jennings getting into it here on the was somebody on the somebody in the Dallas secondary. I didn't quite see who it was. Now with 30 seconds left, we got a stoppage of play here. Wait, San Francisco? So that's a little interesting. San Francisco calls their second timeout with 30 seconds left. They let about 15, 20 seconds come off the play clock there before they called it. I guess they don't want to not convert this 3rd and 1 and then give the ball back to Dallas with a timeout. Tony Pollard getting carted off the sideline into the locker room. Cleat off the left foot here and wrapped in a blanket or towel of some kind. And, man, you really just hate to see that for Tony Pollard. Had such a great year, such an explosive player out of the backfield here for Dallas. And, man, just a brutal loss here. 30 seconds left. 3rd and 1 for the 49ers at their own 37-yard line. Purdy in the gun. He'll take the snap. Looking up the seam, he throws. It's caught. Deebo Samuel to the 47-yard line. And now they'll go hurry up here, and they call their final timeout. So now you got no timeouts at your own 47-yard line. You don't need to get too far for a field goal try, but now you take the middle of the field and you kind of limit your options here, because now you throw it in the middle of the field, you got to get up and spike it probably. So we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do here. So 24 seconds left here. Tie ball game at their own 47-yard line. Brock Purdy from the gun steps up. Ball got tipped and it falls incomplete. Micah Parsons got into the backfield and hit Purdy as he threw it. And now 19 seconds left. 2nd and 10 here for the Niners. Looked like Parsons didn't even really hit Purdy there. He just got the nose of the football as Purdy was coming forward with it and forced the ball to be not cleanly released. Any safety from the Steelers should get defensive player. Minkah Fitzpatrick went crazy this year. Brock Purdy rolling out, sets, looking, now fires. He throws. He's got his man, Jawan Jennings, and he gets out of bounds 20 yards or more. Down to the Dallas 31-yard line. They'll give him 22 on the play. 12 seconds now. A deep crosser here from Jawan Jennings and a great clear-out route from Brandon Ayuk. Brock Purdy puts it right on the money. Got hit just after he released it, but a perfect throw from Brock Purdy to Jawan Jennings. And now with 12 seconds left, you maybe take a quick throw to the sideline here, or maybe a quick throw up the middle and then spike it, and you get Robbie Gould a chance here. Ball at the 32-yard line for the 49ers. 2 receivers left here for Brock Purdy in the gun. Sets, throws, and he will just throw it out of bounds, intended for Jawan Jennings. And now with 7 seconds left, they'll probably just send Robbie Gould out. That looked like a very intentional, just chuck it to kill about 3 or 4 seconds there. And now with 7 seconds left, looks like maybe are they just going to run one more play to kill the last 2 or 3 seconds before a field goal here. Ball at the 32 here again. 2 receivers left, one to the right here. Brock Purdy in the gun, takes a snap. Brock Purdy throws it away with 1 second left. But remember how long it took NFL to give TJ Watt Defensive Player of the Year? True. So now you got 3rd and 10 here. Robbie Gould with a second left is going to attempt about a 50-yarder here from the left hash. Dallas will burn a timeout, and Mitch Wishnowsky actually pulled the ball. He got the snap. Mitch Wishnowsky, the holder, got the snap, and then he pulled the ball away so Robbie Gould couldn't kick it as Dallas called the timeout there. So 3rd and 10 with 1 second left. We'll have a field goal try here to end the first half. It'll be about a 50-yarder here from the left hash for Robbie Gould to try to close the half with the Niners up front and turning these 2 Dak Prescott interceptions into 6 points here. 1 second left. 50-yard try from Robbie Gould from the left hash. He'll get set up here. Snap good, hold down, kick by Robbie Gould, up, and it is good from Robbie Gould. 9-6 as we head to the half. San Francisco leads it 69. Nice. Mitch Wishnowsky got the hold down, and Robbie Gould remains perfect in the postseason. And it's 9-6 San Francisco. Not the offensive shootout that many were expecting here, but plenty of good plays from the defense and plenty of moving the ball, just not finding touchdowns here for the 49ers. By the way, Brock Purdy, 12 of 19 for 129 yards. Dak Prescott, 12 of 16 for 81 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks. Both picks. You know, there's a lot of times where, you know, you say a lot of times you say that, oh, it's a pick, it's not on the quarterback's fault, you know, it went through the receiver's hands or whatever, but man, it's really hard to not blame Dak for both of those picks because he shouldn't have thrown either one. And really, he got lucky that this game's not more of a blowout. Dallas defense held and forced a pair of field goals off of him. So, yeah, we'll take the lead. I'm gonna go quick grab a glass of water here. I'm gonna refill my water, and we'll be back to discuss the first half and the rest of the postseason action here. So. Don't go anywhere. You guys will get chair cam here for a brief moment. And I'll be back in a short second. Texas Rangers versus San Francisco Giants baseball score. It's a little bit higher than a baseball score, but not by too much. Not by too much. Wow, what a chair! Electric stuff TV. Hey, it's a new chair. Well, fairly new. It's let's see. I've had it since I've had it since I started streaming again, but I acquired it in that big break that I had to take when my computer was dead. Yeah, thank you, AJ. Appreciate. I will. I'll let the chair know that. I'll give the chair the compliments. Rate Brock Purdy's performance out of 10. What Burrow did in Buffalo was a 10. He's probably like a 6.5 right now. He hasn't done anything overly special. He's still just, done what he has to do. A couple close calls there, but I think some of that is he hasn't had time to throw the ball. Dallas has done a really good job getting to him, getting pressure on him, forcing some hurried decisions. So I'd say like a 6.5, maybe a 7. Remember James Harrison's 100-yard touchdown? God, don't remind me. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I was cheering for the Cardinals in that one. I was cheering for the Cardinals. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I like Purdy, but he absolutely melts under pressure. I wouldn't say that. Keep in mind, AJ. Keep in mind. Uh, he had. I'm trying to remember where I was going with this, but I definitely wouldn't say that he melts under pressure. Definitely wouldn't say that he melts under pressure. He was leading a potentially game-winning drive in the Big 12 championship game before his offensive line broke down, and he had to throw up a prayer that got picked. He had offensive line play that was pretty much subpar for most of his career. He had some good weapons, but never really, until Xavier Hutchinson. He really only had like one guy. Because you think about he had Hakeem Butler his freshman year, and when he looked really good, he was just able to kind of chuck it up to Hakeem Butler and say, "Go get it," and Hakeem was going to come down with it most of the time. But I mean, he had a wide receiver group that was led by Deshaunte Jones and Tariq Milton before Xavier Hutchinson got there. And Xavier Hutchinson was great. They ran the RPO very well at Iowa State, so I think that's transferred here. He hasn't completed a pass under pressure all night. I mean, he's been under pressure every throw tonight, and he's 12 of 19. DB Sports do that cyclone arm wave, the circular motion. This one? This one? Like home run? James Harrison was lying in the end zone. He said, "I'm tired, boss." I'd be tired too, man. Running 100 yards, you're that guy? Man, crazy. Would you rather have 2 Super Bowl tickets or a dinner date with Margot Robbie? I'd rather have 2 Super Bowl tickets. I would rather have 2 Super Bowl tickets. Are you kidding me? 2 Super Bowl tickets? That means I get to take somebody. You kidding me? I'd rather have 2 Super Bowl tickets. DB, would you give every last dollar to your name to keep Iowa State open for business? Like, okay, so in this hypothetical situation, Iowa State is like going to no longer be a school, and is this dependent on how much money I have, or if I have like $80 to my name, is that enough to keep Iowa State open for business? It also probably depends on how old I am. Like, if I'm about to die, I'd be like, yeah. Does Iowa State men's basketball have a legit chance at the chip? I wouldn't say legit chance. I'd say an outside chance. They've got the defense to do it, but man, if their shooting goes away like it did against Oklahoma State, man, that's not a championship team. That is not a championship team. The second half against Oklahoma State. No, it doesn't. How much money you got? All right. Well, I don't have a lot of money, so I'd probably be okay with it now. Be like, yes, take everything, every dollar in my bank account. Just take it to keep Iowa State open. I need Iowa State. I need Iowa State like I need water. But no, I don't think we have a legit chance. I would say an outside chance, but not a legit chance. Because I think there are very few teams with a legit chance this year. I think Purdue has a legit chance. I think Houston has a legit chance. I think Kansas has a legit chance. He said, "I'm tired, boss," to Mike Tomlin. Yeah, that's crazy. That was a crazy play. But yeah, I think Houston, Kansas, Purdue all have a legit chance. I think Alabama is really good. I don't think Gonzaga has a legit chance. I don't think Texas has a legit chance. I don't think Iowa State has a legit chance. I'd say all of those teams have outside chances. There'll probably be some common upsets. Teams like Texas, Gonzaga. I think Texas and Gonzaga are going to be really popular, kind of dark horse picks for the national championship. I don't think either of them will win it. They'll probably both be 2 or 3 seeds, but they'll probably be common picks. But I don't think they've got a chance really. I think about the top half of the Big 12 has an outside chance, though. I mean, you look at Kansas, Iowa State, Kansas State, TCU, and Baylor. Like, those 5 teams, I think all 5 of those teams have an outside chance. And obviously Texas. So you look at that's 6 of your Big 12. That's 10 teams. And I think all 6 of them are real good. I don't think any of them really outside of Kansas have a legit chance, but I think all of them have an outside chance. If Iowa State closed, which university would you transfer to? That's a good question. I mean, hopefully it doesn't close, because if it closed and I would have to transfer, that means I probably didn't finish my classes this year, which would be unfortunate. Hypothetically, okay. Out-of-state tuition sucks, but I'd probably pick. Oh man, that's a good one. DB would go to. No, I would not go to Texas. I wouldn't mind living in the state of Texas, right? And like as an adult, I wouldn't mind it, right, with the like tax rate and everything that they have. But I would not want to go to University of Texas in Austin. I'd not want to go there. Wisconsin probably wouldn't be too bad. That's still pretty close. I wouldn't go to Iowa. I wouldn't go to UNI. I wouldn't go to Drake. I wouldn't go to Nebraska. South Dakota State probably wouldn't be a bad one either. South Dakota State. Granted, that's an FCS school, not an FBS school, but I don't think that'd be too bad. I wouldn't go to Missouri. There's probably some like smaller schools that are around Iowa that might be okay, but they're all probably hella expensive, so it'd be interesting. You'd go to Alabama. You'd go to Alabama and beat a friend. No, I would not go to Alabama. Would not go to Alabama. It'd be fun to like cheer for Alabama. Like I think it'd be fun to go there, but I wouldn't do that. Tony Pollard diagnosed with a high ankle sprain and will not return. So an absolutely brutal loss here for the Dallas offense and the Cowboys as a team there. What other colleges would I go to? I wouldn't want to live in Oregon, but I've always kind of liked Oregon. Not the state, but the college. I mostly like them because as a kid, I say as a kid, I mean I was like 15, 16. But like in the NCAA games, like on the EA, like NCAA 13 or whatever, they always had the most uniform options because they're with like Nike and whatever. So they always had the most like their uniforms and everything. I always liked playing as Oregon because they were always fun to play as, and they had the most uniform combos. So I always kind of liked Oregon. Robbie Gould starts the second half here. Kevontae Turpin catches it about 4 yards deep, and he'll take a knee. And Dallas will take over from the 25. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Oregon, though. I feel like that'd be not fun. Yeah, like South Dakota State would be fine. Wisconsin would be fine. Maybe even North Dakota State. I was in Fargo this past summer. It didn't seem too bad, honestly. Like, it's kind of weird to, like, oh, I went to Fargo. But, like, it wasn't too bad. So, I mean, I'd be okay with being up there. The other option is, of course, just not going to school and getting a job, which I probably wouldn't be down. Like, I wouldn't be upset with that. But I do really just want to finish up here and, continue what I'm doing. Little carry here for Zeke on the first play of the second half. Gets 3 off the left side. DB, which is your dream university to attend? Mine was Penn State and University of Santa Barbara. I would say I'm at my dream university, to be perfectly honest with you. Dak Prescott in the gun here, looking left. Pump fake, steps up in the pocket. He's got room to run here, and he'll take off, and he'll be about a yard shy here. The first down, picks up 6. Man, Iowa State, I always wanted to come here. Getting that acceptance letter was, getting that acceptance letter meant a lot. It really did. Is there anywhere else that There's an SNL clip on James Harrison's 100-yard play. I don't really watch a lot of SNL. I'll be honest. Don't really watch a lot of them. Maybe it's because it's Sunday night and I'm watching nothing because I'm going to bed. Dak Prescott, quick little flip out here to CeeDee Lamb. Great blocks on the edge, and he'll pick up the first down out across the 40 to the 42. Good block by Noah Brown. Yeah, Dream University. I don't know. Honestly, it's probably Iowa State. Like I said, though, there's schools that I like mostly because of sports. Dak Prescott play fake here, rolling out to his left, under pressure, dumps it underneath. He finds Dalton Schultz for maybe 2. Fred Warner, Hufanga. DB, why weren't you live when you got the letter? Because I don't think this YouTube channel existed when I got the letter. I'll be honest. I don't think this channel existed when I got it. So, that's probably why. It's really funny. I'd recommend you watch it. I might take a look at it. I don't watch a lot of SNL stuff. I don't watch a lot of the late night host stuff, honestly. Like SNL, Stephen Colbert. Quick little option pitch here to Ezekiel Elliott, wrapped up. Not a whole lot there. It'll be 3rd and about 5 or so. 3rd and 6. Jimmy Ward, good job by kind of taking away the option there and forcing Zeke out to the sideline. Will you ever go live during class? Probably not. My classes are so small now that They're all like 15 people. I could maybe get away with it in like a big lecture hall, but none of my classes are big lecture halls anymore. So 3rd and 5 here, big third down for the Dallas offense. Ball at their own 48-yard line. Prescott, straight drop, checks down underneath. Elliott can't come down with it. Wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway. Dre Greenlaw was all over him. And it's 4th and 5 for Dallas on their opening drive of the second half. Would not have gotten the first down anyway, but a little bit of a high throw. Zeke couldn't come down with it with one hand, and the punt team comes on for Dallas. Pat Anger will punt away to Ray McLeod, waiting deep in his own territory. McLeod catches it at the 12 and fumbles the football, and it's recovered at the 20-yard line. I'm not sure who got it. It looked like Dallas got on it. Oh my, Ray McLeod. A costly fumble deep in his own territory on the punt return, and I think Dallas may have jumped on this football. And it is Dallas football. Clark on the recovery. And Ray McLeod, low line drive kick, tried to get away with it. Joseph forces the fumble, and Clark falls on it at the 20-yard line. And Dallas set up beautifully here near the red zone. Wow. That's a costly mistake from Ray McLeod there. Ball at the 21 here for Dak Prescott. Single back formation. They'll jet sweep here to CeeDee Lamb. Lenore meets him and lowers the shoulder. Gain of only 2 from CeeDee Lamb. Lenore, who had the interception on the earlier in the first half, with the big hit there towards the sideline, forces him out of bounds. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Into the red zone, though, goes the Cowboys. They scored a touchdown, their only other drive into the red zone here. 2nd and 8 from the 19-yard line. Prescott in the gun, 3 receivers right. Ezekiel Elliott is the back to Dak's right. They'll fake it to him. Quick throw out to CeeDee Lamb, and he'll turn it upfield. Gets the first down inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, Dallas. These quick little throws to CeeDee Lamb have just been working here for Dallas. They just get the ball into their playmakers' hands, and Noah Brown, a great block there on Jimmy Ward. And Michael Gallup blocking Charvarius Ward downfield. And it'll be 1st and goal, Dallas. Ball down to the 9. Yeah, that unprotected hit that Antonio Brown had, I think is the reason he acts this way. Yeah, would not surprise me. Dak Prescott in the gun. They'll motion Ezekiel Elliott. They'll fake it to him. Throws it over the middle. Caught Schultz. Tackled immediately at the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there. Dallas trailing 6-9 with just over 10 minutes to go in the third quarter here. Dak Prescott now just now eclipsing the 100-yard mark with that completion. 2nd and goal from the 6. Single back formation here for Dak Prescott under center. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. That's CeeDee Lamb. They'll motion him now. Hand off to Ezekiel Elliott up the middle. My stream has paused. Nick Bosa wraps him up. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line here for the Dallas offense. The crane kick was pretty funny. Yeah, that was definitely a play. They actually gave him a loss on the play there, back to the 7-yard line. 3rd and goal for the Cowboys from the 7. Trips receivers to the right. They'll motion T.Y. Hilton. Now he goes back to the right. Michael Gallup alone to the left. Dak Prescott in the gun. Dak under pressure, dumps it underneath. It's up in the air and incomplete. Almost intercepted again. That's a dangerous ball to go up in the air. Jimmy Ward almost found it. And on comes Brett Maher to try to tie this one up. 4th and goal from the 7. Man, that was one that would not have been on Dak. Comes off the shoulder pad of Ezekiel Elliott, and it was a dangerous throw popping up in the air like that. And Brett Maher, a 25-yard attempt here. I would expect, even with the struggles he's had, this one should be good. Brett Maher, 25-yarder from the left hash, snap good, hold down kick on the way. Brett Maher is good. And it's a tie game here with 9:08 to go in the third quarter. 9-9. Dallas gets points on the board on their opening drive of by extension, their opening drive of the second half. And they capitalize on the Ray McCloud fumble on the punt return. And turnovers continue to be the story of the game today. 6 points off of 2 turnovers by Dak Prescott, and now 3 points off the Ray McCloud fumble. Yeah, right now I'm watching the classic series of Thomas and Friends on my TV. Hey, there you go. Always a good throwback. I was always a big Percy fan. Not gonna lie. All my homies love Percy. I saw the sun, it opened up my eyes and Ian Rappaport tweeted, #Cowboys kicker, Brett Maher has made a field goal. Bruh, chill. Chill, Ian. Bruh, didn't have to do that to him. Did not have to do it to him. Can you imagine the timeline if he shanked it? Oh, man. Dun, dun. Have you ever seen Key and Peele? I've seen it. I don't watch it a whole lot. I know like the popular ones, like I know the East West Bowl and I know the Substitute Teacher. Like I know who they are, but I don't watch it a whole lot. Nine to 9 here. Brett Maher will kick it away here. And we'll see Brock Purdy for the first time in the second half. Ray McCloud takes it out from the 1, spins a free. Ray McCloud! Oh boy, there he goes out to midfield into Dallas territory. Ray McCloud makes up for the turnover, gets it into Dallas territory to the 47-yard line. Whew! What an explosive play here from Ray McCloud. A yard deep in the end zone. Spins free, and man, Brett Maher does a great job just forcing Ray McCloud to the sideline there. Brett Maher may have saved a touchdown. He wasn't the one that finally got the tackle, but man. Big play there from Ray McCloud. Brock Purdy under center, I formation here. One receiver each side. Ayuk to the left, Samuel to the right. They'll pitch it out to McCaffrey. Lead block, use check. McCaffrey picks up maybe 4 or 5 there. They'll give him 5 down to the 42-yard line. There's this really funny one. It's called This Country Song is Racist. I've seen that one. I have actually seen that one. Big 5-yard gain there from McCaffrey. He has not been able to get much going here on the run game. So, just even that 5-yard gain there, is big. Just try to get into a rhythm here, start of the third quarter. I formation here again. They'll motion Ayuk to the right. Deebo Samuel now the far setback. They'll fake it to him, and they'll hand it to him on a counter. That was a really weird play, and DeMarcus Lawrence was all over it. That was... I don't even know what just... They, faked... Brock took the snap and then faked the pitch right and then came back and handed it to him left. It was like a pitch counter play, and Dallas was not fooled at all by it. 3rd and 9, big loss of 4 on the play, and the run game continues to really not be an option for San Francisco here. Christian McCaffrey, the leading rusher, 6 carries for 13 yards. Brock Purdy in the gun here. He'll take the snap. Tries to loft one downfield, and he was under pressure again. Christian McCaffrey was all covered up. And San Francisco is going to have to punt it away, and they make nothing of the great kick return by Ray McLeod. And man, that's a brutal possession if you're the 49ers. Absolutely brutal if you're the Niners. Great San Francisco bounce down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line on the far sideline. And they'll mark it out at the 9 here. Here's what I think you haven't seen. Hogwarts was an inner city school. I have not seen that one. Man, if San Francisco wants to win this game, they gotta find a big play. They gotta find a big. McCaffrey, Deebo, Brandon Ayuk. Somebody's got to find a big play here because, he's only been sacked twice, and both of those were in the first quarter. But Brock's been running for his life all game. They've got 28 yards on the ground. 28 yards on 13 carries. That is not anything that you would expect from a Kyle Shanahan offense. And then in the passing game, they gotta find a way to get guys space and get guys the ball, because they are. Oh, Deebo Samuel got some tape on one of his hands here. Looks like maybe that right hand, he's got the index or the ring and pinky finger there taped together. Hopefully that's nothing serious for Dallas. Single back formation here for Prescott under center. They'll fake it to Zeke. Prescott airing out, looking to go deep for CeeDee Lamb. It's terribly underthrown, but Lamb makes the catch anyway. There is a flag. We'll check the penalty. I think this is going to be defensive pass interference because the throw was awful. CeeDee Lamb, I mean, he just blows by Lenore. And then CeeDee Lamb comes down with it anyway. And just when you needed somebody to make a big play, CeeDee Lamb comes down with it. Massive play for Dallas there. All the way into San Francisco territory. 41 yards on the play. His San Francisco defense can't be giving that up. I mean, he just blew by Lenore. I just ran right by him. It's made by Train Boy. All right, I'll check it out. Maybe we'll see. They're going to spot it all the way to the San Francisco 45-yard line. That's a 46-yard gain. A massive play from Dak Prescott in the Cowboys offense. He'll be in the gun, play fake here to Zeke. Rolling back, throws, it's incomplete. Looking for Dalton Schultz. Incomplete, looking for Dalton Schultz off the play fake. 2nd and 10 Dallas. But they've already done, obviously you'd like to get points on this drive, but you've already flipped the field after one play. So, even if you end up kicking this at some point, you got to call this possession a win. 2nd and 10 now from the 45 following the incomplete pass. 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. They've got an extra lineman in at fullback here. And they will run it with Zeke. He finds a hole left side and picks up 5 down to the 40. And 3rd and about 5 here for Dallas. This is a big 3rd down for the San Francisco defense. You're out of field goal range, or you'd like to think you're out of field goal range. It'd be about a 57, 58-yarder from here. And you got 3rd and 5. You need to get off the field here. You need to get the ball back to your offense and not give up the lead. 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Empty set here for Dallas. Zeke split out wide to the right. CeeDee Lamb in the slot to the right. Dak Prescott empty set. Dak, blitz coming, throws one over the middle looking for Lamb, and it's incomplete. Fred Warner. Wow, Fred Warner, or no. Was that Fred Warner? I can't tell. When I can't see their number, Fred Warner and it was Fred Warner coming from his linebacker spot, running stride for stride with CeeDee Lamb. That is, man, he was showing A-gap pressure and got back and made CeeDee Lamb work to try to catch that ball, and he almost did, but it falls incomplete. 4th and 5, and Dallas's offense stays on the field here. Do not jump if you're the Niners here. You cannot give up a free first down. Dak Prescott in the gun. 3 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. 6:05 to go in the third quarter, tied at 9 apiece. Dak Prescott. Doesn't look like they're going to snap the ball here. Play clock at 6. Going to make a check here at the line of scrimmage with 4. And they will not get the snap off here, and they'll take the delay of game. And they'll give their punter 5 yards of room. 4th and 5 from the 40. And they'll push him back 5 yards. So 4th and 10 now from the 45. Dallas in punt formation. 6:05 to go here in the third quarter. They'll punt it away. Ray McLeod, fair catch signaled and made at the 9-yard line. And 91 yards to go here for Brock Purdy and the 49ers offense. Tied at 9 apiece here in San Francisco. And Brock's going to have to work for this one. My way. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way. Big drive here for the 49ers offense. Got to put points on the board here. Got to find something on the ground. I mean, I love Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy is going to be a hell of a starter for this team. He already has been a hell of a starter. I think he can have a hell of a career. But you're in what is right now the biggest game of the season, because every game from here on out and every game from here on out is the biggest game of the season. So you're in the biggest game of the season right now, and your offensive line can't block for shit, and your running game combined of Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and Elijah Mitchell has gotten you 26 yards, and Brock Purdy's an additional 2. So, I mean, you've got nothing from the ground game, and your offensive line is giving up everything. So, I don't know. It's got to find something on this drive, though. And you really want to find the end zone, because you haven't found the end zone all day today, and you're tied at 9. So 5:58 to go. I mean, I have a funny video called Dark Side of Day Thomas, created by Trent. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Brock Purdy under center. They'll motion Deebo Samuel out wide, and that's going to be a free play, and they blow it dead. This will be... No, this is not false start. This is offside. No, there's no way. This is offside. This is on Dallas. There you go. This is on DeMarcus Lawrence. There you go. Referees correct it. There you go. There you go. Good job, Bill Vinovich. So now 1st and 5 at the 14-yard line. Purdy in the gun. Kittle in motion. They'll hand off to McCaffrey up the middle. And Christian McCaffrey, that's his biggest run of the day. And it goes for 6 out to the 20. They'll give him 7 out to the 21, actually. So that almost doubled Christian McCaffrey's yardage today. Almost doubled it. Went from 13 to 20 on one play. I know how steam trains work. Hey, that's impressive. That's impressive. Brock Purdy under center here from the 21-yard line. He'll fake it to McCaffrey, rolling out to his left. Sets. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught by George Kittle out across midfield. George Kittle. What a play from George Kittle. Oh, man, George Kittle, the juggling catch. Brock Purdy came back across the middle of the field to find him. Oh, George Kittle. Scramble drill from the Cyclone to the Hawkeye, and George Kittle juggling off his fingertips, off his helmet, and then extends out to make the play. George Kittle, second time that Brock Purdy's found him up the seam there. What a play from the Iowa tight end. And there's your big play, 30-yarder from Purdy to Kittle, and that'll get the ball out to the Dallas 49-yard line. Brock Purdy, under center, straight drop, throws over the middle, caught by McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey down to the 41. What a play from George Kittle. Off the fingertips, off the face mask, stays with it, juggling catch, brings it in, avoids the absolute demolishing hit by Trayvon Diggs, gets underneath it all and comes down with it. George Kittle, a hell of an effort on a pair of grabs today. And man, if they come down with points on this one, George Kittle deserves a massive round of applause. Christian McCaffrey now up the middle. McCaffrey starting to find some room here up the middle of the field. He'll pick up a first down. A little extracurricular here between Trayvon Diggs and Jawan Jennings. Nothing serious enough to be called, though. I know how they could turn him to a bomb on accident. Well, let's hope none of them turn into bombs. That would not be good. That would not be good. Would not be good. 5-yard gain there from McCaffrey. Gets him up to 25. 25 yards. Brock Purdy under center. He'll take the snap. Hand off to McCaffrey. Running right. And Christian McCaffrey picks up another gain of about 8. And here comes that running game. McGlinchey and Burford giving each other a little bit of props on that one. Pickup of 8 and Christian McCaffrey with a couple of runs on this one up to 33 yards. Ball down to the Dallas 36-yard line. Tie ball game here with just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Brock Purdy in the gun. He'll take the snap. Handoff. Elijah Mitchell gets a first down, and he'll fight forward down close to the 22-yard line. And there's another nice little 6-yard run for the 49ers. Here comes that running game. And man, was it desperately needed. Absolutely grinding them up front here are the 49ers. And now here come the Niners, man. Points on this drive, a touchdown on this drive would be absolutely massive. You can't think about that now. You just got to go one play at a time. Ball just inside the 22-yard line. Purdy in the gun. They'll motion Kittle. Handoff again. This time not much doing for Eli Mitchell. Picks up about 2 down to the 20. Steam train go boom. Whole city gone. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope that doesn't happen to any steam trains or cities. Second and 8 here. I would guess this is probably a pass. They've run the ball about 3 straight times here now. Brock Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers right. Play fake to Mitchell. Throws over the middle. It's almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. He was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And I don't know if it was just a high throw here, if it was a step behind him. It's a little RPO here. Oh, it gets tipped by Anthony Barr. Got tipped by Anthony Barr because Brandon Ayuk was wide open on that slant. Brandon Ayuk was wide open, and Brock Purdy doesn't miss that throw on the RPO. He is very good at the RPO. And, man, it's just really unfortunate there. Anthony Barr just got a finger to it. Brock Purdy in the gun, takes a snap, blitz coming, steps up in the pocket, spins away, and he gets sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence. There is a penalty, though. We'll check it. George Kittle saying it's on Dallas, and we'll have to check the penalty. 3rd and 9, and Purdy got sacked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be hold on Donovan Wilson there, and George Kittle knew it right away. I mean, he basically got tackled as he made the break on his route. Wilson just knew he was beaten, grabbed him and slung him to the ground. Erases the sack there and also bails out the Niners, giving them a first down from 3rd and 8. It has happened in the 1900s. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen now. I don't know how many steam trains there are still, but let's hope it doesn't happen now. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. Takes a snap. Give on the jet sweep here to Samuel. Makes a cut. Tries to come back and loses a yard, maybe 2 on that one. There's another flag. So we'll have to check that one. DeMarcus Lawrence, Anthony Barr were the first ones there for the stop on Samuel. We'll check the penalty again. 49ers sideline seems to think it's on Dallas again. So we'll check the flag here. I thought there... It's holding on the defense. It's on Hankins. And that's another automatic first down, and that'll set up 1st and goal at the 10. Quite a few stream chains are still around opportunity because of heritage railways. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 1st and 10, ball at the 10. So should be 1st and goal here, and it is. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. It'll be about one more play here for the Niners offense. Brock Purdy under center, I formation, 2 receivers left. Purdy takes a snap. Give is to Juszczyk on the fullback dive, and Juszczyk gets inside the 5 down to the 3, and that is where he will get stopped as well as the end of the third quarter comes. 9-9 as we head to the fourth. 4 is up. 4 is up, and we've got ourselves a close one down to the wire. Here in Santa Clara, the Niners will move all the way down to the other end of the field to the Dallas 2-yard line. Kyle Juszczyk on the fullback dive gets 8. And the Niners are looking to put the punctuation on this drive that started back at their own 9-yard line. The big play that set it up, the 30-yarder from Purdy to Kittle off play action. Kittle on the scramble drill just screams up the seam, up the middle of the field. And Purdy found him, and Kittle made a hell of a juggling catch. One hand got it to him, and then both hands secured it. And then they got a couple nice gains on the ground that they hadn't gotten all game, both from McCaffrey and Eli Mitchell. And then this one just now from Kyle Juszczyk gets 8. And with 2nd and goal from the 2, the Niners looking to find their first touchdown of the game. I fear that Brock Purdy's 2 touchdowns in a row streak may end, but we've got big news on the Iowa State front. Dwayne Pierce has committed to Iowa State, the high school forward. 4-star guy, right on the bubble of top 100. He's a great defensive player out of Christ the King, New York. Man, that's a hell of a grab from TJ Otzelberger. 3rd commitment for TJ Otzelberger in the junior class, all top 100, so he is inside the top 100. Hell yeah. The episode where Edward loses his side rod and can't move. RIP. Rest in peace, Edward. Steve Young. Jerry Rice, all in action here for the Niners. And they've got 2nd and goal from the 2 in a tie ball game as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be actually just outside the 2. It'll be about the 2.5-yard line. Brock Purdy, a much-needed drive from both him and the running game as they've got it now 2nd and goal outside the 2-yard line. Start of the fourth quarter here. They'll break the huddle. Looking for their first touchdown of the day. Brock Purdy in the gun. Christian McCaffrey on his right, now moves to his left. Brandon Ayuk on the right side of the line. Now motion Deebo Samuel to join him in the slot. Brock Purdy. Handoff. Christian McCaffrey up the middle. Touchdown, San Francisco. They find their first touchdown of the day, and Christian McCaffrey might have scored from just about any yard line on the field with that one. Just right up the middle. Christian McCaffrey untouched across the goal line. And we've got ourselves a 15-9 ball game. McGlinchey absolutely clears out from his right tackle position, just comes down the line. Trent Williams pulls and gets the kick out block, and Just a beautiful play from the 2-yard line. Christian McCaffrey untouched into the end zone. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He has not missed in the postseason in his career, and he will not start now. Extra point is good, and it's 16-9 as we start the fourth quarter. Did you know George Carlin was the narrator for Thomas? I did not. Did not know that. Big time drive from Brock Purdy, George Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey. A much needed one. The Ray McLeod mistake. George Kittle caught the ball after Christian McCaffrey spiked it. That's how high it got. Oh, man. What a drive from Purdy, Kittle, and McCaffrey. Much needed drive by the 49ers. They finally find the end zone. It took them 45 minutes, but they do find it. 16-9 is your score. 2 seconds into the fourth quarter. (16-9) after the touchdown by Christian McCaffrey, and Dak Prescott will get the ball trailing by 7. Robbie Gould, kickoff is away. Kevontae Turpin, a chance to return this right at the goal line, out across the 5, 10, 15. Kevontae Turpin to the 25, 30. Kevontae Turpin to the 35, 40, and tackled by Robbie Gould across the 40-yard line. Kevontae Turpin, the MVP from the XFL, making a big play here when his team needs it most, down 7. And, man, Robbie Gould, I think Robbie Gould saves a touchdown. He just got in the way of Kevontae Turpin and turned his back and just absorbed the hit and saved a touchdown. Dak Prescott from his own 43 with the ball, down 7. He'll take the shotgun snap. Quick throw out to CeeDee Lamb. He's got blockers in front of him. Spins. Gets hit just shy of midfield. There's a penalty marker down. We'll check the penalty. I wonder what this penalty is going to be. Compilation on YouTube with George Carlin, like comedy sketches paired with Thomas narration. It's the funniest thing. Oh, that's pretty good. This is going to be... I'm curious as to what this flag is, because I wouldn't think that this is a personal foul, and it didn't look like there was any illegal block upfield here. Apparently, they threw it for personal foul, but they picked it up saying that the runner was, or the ball carrier was not defenseless. Well, of course not. He caught the ball at the line of scrimmage, and he got hit 6 yards downfield. That's not defenseless. Ball up to the 49-yard line of Dallas. And they've got the ball here. Single back formation here for Prescott under center. He'll take the snap, hand off to Zeke. Cuts right. Ooh, and Zeke had a nice hole, but it was swallowed up. Al-Shaair made the tackle to stop Zeke short of the first down. That was a nice hole opened up on the right side, but Al-Shaair made the stop and got Zeke to the ground about a half yard before the first down. So it'll be 3rd and 1 here for the Cowboys, just into San Francisco territory. There's actually some pretty scary episodes in Thomas. I believe it. I believe it. Those old TV shows always gotta throw one in there every once in a while. 3rd and 1. Dak Prescott under center. He'll get the snap. Hand to Zeke. Running right. He'll pick up the first down inside the San Francisco 45-yard line to the 44. And it'll be 1st and 10 Dallas, looking to tie this one up at 16. Could they even be looking for the lead and go for 2? Because I imagine it's not going to be the easiest decision if they score to send Brett Maher out there. Ball at the 44-yard line of San Francisco. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys into plus territory again here. Play fake. Dak looking deep, throws. He's got his man CeeDee Lamb wide open on Lenore on the comeback route. Picks up another first down. It'll be 17 more yards for CeeDee Lamb. That's just a great route by CeeDee Lamb, and Lenore bit on all of it. And CeeDee Lamb, 9 catches, 111 yards for the former Oklahoma Sooner. What a game he's put together here. Because outside of him, Dak hasn't really had a comfortable outlet to throw to. Dak under center, offset eye to the right here. They got another offensive lineman in at fullback. Dak Prescott. Oh, Fonga came untouched off the edge and couldn't get him, but the defense swarms to him. Oh my, Hufanga came free off the defense's right side. And wow. Dak didn't even get a chance to run the play fake. He had to bail out of it because Hufanga was just in the backfield immediately. There's one where the train falls off the bridge with the conductor still inside, and the train was like, oh, God. That's pretty brutal. Big play there by the San Francisco defense. 2nd and 14 now for Dak back at the 31-yard line. They bring a blitz again. Set up underneath here. Caught by Lamb, and he'll get down back to the 25. That's a pickup of 6, and it'll be 3rd and about 8 here for the Dallas offense. They're trailing by 7 with just under, or right around 11 and a half to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 8 here for the Dallas offense. Dak Prescott, 2 picks so far today. San Francisco looking to make it a 3rd. Dak wanting to find the end zone here again. Ball at the 25-yard line. You might even be thinking 4-down territory here. Get 4 or 5 of this 8, and then think about going for it here on 4th and short. Dak, straight drop back from shotgun. Checks down underneath it. Throws behind. Thrown behind CeeDee Lamb, and it falls incomplete. And it'll be 4th and 8 now. And I don't think you can go for it needing 8. I think you could have gone for it if you completed that one and got about 5. But can't go for it now, and Brett Maher comes on for the field goal try. This will be a 43-yard kick on 4th and 8. Brett Maher made a 25-yarder earlier, but is 1 for his last 7 extra points. And this one's a little longer than this one's right around an extra point length. Brett Maher, snap good, hold down, kick on the way. Brett Maher is leaning, but it stays inside the right upright, and Brett Maher makes the 43-yarder. It's 16-12, and it's a 4-point lead for the 49ers. They'll get the ball back. 11:03 to go in this one. San Francisco looking to spoil the Cowboys' upset bid and head to Philly to take on the Eagles next week. Man, what a game this has turned out to be. I'll be honest, I kind of thought San Francisco would run away with this one. I thought that they would win the battle up front. Maybe I underestimated Dallas's front four a little bit. DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons coming off the edge and plugging up the running game. But I really thought San Francisco at home here would be fine. But Dallas has definitely impressed me today. I think this has been one of Dallas's better games. And it's come with 2 Dak Prescott interceptions. Or I guess I should say it's been one of Dallas's better games, at least from the defensive side. At least defensively, Dallas has played one of their better games today. I also really thought San Francisco was going to run all over them. I mean, I looked at that Jacksonville game when Jacksonville ended up winning that game in overtime 40-34. I think ETN had like 110 yards on the ground, and Trevor Lawrence went crazy, and I really thought that the 49ers running game would be able to get them out early and then would be able to close the game at the end. But hats off to the Dallas front seven. They've done a good job, with the exception of a few plays that last drive to McCaffrey. They've done a really good job covering the run game. So Brett Maher after hitting his second consecutive field goal, and it's the call the ambulance but not for me video. uh... Ray McLeod watches the Brett Maher kickoff sail through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. What the hell is that hair? Rihanna, hello? What the fuck was that? Brock Purdy, by the way, 13 fewer yards than Dak Prescott on 6 fewer completions. Just for all those dink and dunk people. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Brock Purdy in the gun here. He'll take the snap, looks over the middle, throws. He's got his man Kittle again out across the 40 to the 42. Purdy to Kittle continuing to be the 1-2 duo that they need. Just, again, over the middle in front of Curse. Just right up the middle. Purdy not afraid to throw it there, and George Kittle not afraid to go get it. There's a certain episode where Percy gets buried alive, but he's fine. I think I remember that episode, actually. I think I remember that one. Brock Purdy in the gun here. Touchdown this drive would go a long way to ending this football game. Handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell bounces it upfield, close to midfield. And they'll give him the 50-yard line here. It's a pickup of 8. And here comes that running game. It's all they need. When San Francisco can run a balanced offense, they're as scary as about any offense I've seen play professional football. When you take away that running game, though, that's how you can get to them. But they've really stepped up the running game here these last couple drives, and if they can continue doing that, they should be able to ice this one here. 9:45 to go, Purdy in the gun. He'll take the snap, handoff here to Mitchell again up the middle, and this time he's not getting much of anything. Right to the line of scrimmage, no gain. And it'll be 3rd and 2 here from midfield. Just finished with the Christmas episode. Don't remember that one. Do not remember that one. It's been a long time since I've watched anything Thomas and Friends. 3rd and 2, ball at the 50-yard line. Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. They'll go empty set. Now they'll motion Christian McCaffrey out to the left side. Purdy takes a snap. Looks up the middle, throws. He's got his man Ayuk. That quick slant gets him into Dallas territory, and a first down for Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. 9 yards on the slant, and a big first down conversion. Quick slant there, Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. Big throw from Purdy to Ayuk. You watch it on YouTube, there's a whole compilation. It's always nice when stuff's on YouTube like that. 1st and 10, Niners trying to bleed this clock out. Now under 8.5 minutes to go. Purdy breaks the huddle. It's about 9 seconds. He'll get up to the line here at 3. Quick motion here. He'll take the snap. Handoff to Mitchell up the middle. Eli Mitchell made a nice cut and picks up close to 5. And that'll be down to the 36-yard line of Dallas as we now head under 8 minutes to go in the football game. 2nd and 5. San Francisco leading this one by 4. Dallas got a field goal on their last drive. Brett Maher good from 43. Now their defense needs to come up with the stop. Try to get Dak Prescott the football back. 2nd and 5. Ball at the 36. Purdy in the gun. Mitchell to his right. and they'll expend the play clock here and take a timeout here on 2nd and 5. 7:31 to go in the ball games. 16-12. San Francisco on top. 7.5 minutes away from a trip to Philly in the NFC Championship game. Brock Purdy now, by the way, 13 more yards than Dak Prescott on 4 fewer completions. Just throwing that out there. And, like I said, got a big 4-star pickup in Dwayne Pierce. So, good stuff all around. Figured to let you know misspelling because I'm using voice type because I have ADHD. It makes it hard for me to... Hey, no worries. No worries, Rebecca. Hey, no worries. My dad uses the text, like talk to text or whatever too, so no worries, no worries. Second and 5 here for Brock Purdy and the Niners. 7:31 to go in the ball game. San Francisco leads it 16-12. Put together a very nice touchdown drive on the last one. Capped off by a 2-yard Christian McCaffrey touchdown run that got him the 7-point lead. Dallas responded with a Brett Maher field goal. And now Brock Purdy and the Niners trying to extend that lead out once again. 2nd and 5, Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. They'll motion Kittle. Handoff here to Mitchell. Gets a nice block, cuts up field, and he gets about 2. And he'll cut that 2nd and 5 into about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. And this is a show I'm very scared of is the Regents. I don't think I know that one. Do not think I... Although if it's like a horror or like thriller or like jump scare type thing, there's probably a reason that I don't know what it is. I scare so easily. About 3rd and 2.5 here for Brock Purdy and the Niners. They'll go empty set. 3 receivers to the right. Brock Purdy takes a snap. Throws over the middle. It's caught by Christian McCaffrey for a first down. Brock Purdy to Christian McCaffrey. A hell of a grab in traffic once again from Christian McCaffrey. Oh, George Kittle. George Kittle made his guy look silly on that one. Fell down. And actually, the defender falling down made that a harder throw because he was closer in front of McCaffrey trying to get up. And a big play by Christian McCaffrey to maintain concentration and come down with that one. 1st and 10, Brock Purdy and the Niners inside the 30. Handoff to Mitchell. Cuts up field to the 25 and picks up about 3 off the left side. And the 49ers just trying to kill that clock. I mean, like a test that is worth 1 semester, so if I fail it, I fail. That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty scary. 2nd and 7, under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 4-point lead for the Niners, looking to burn the rest of the clock and book their trip to Philadelphia to take on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, who took care of business against the New York Football Giants last night. Dominating win 38-7 over their division rivals. Brock Purdy, handoff up the middle. Eli Mitchell makes one-man Mitch. Eli Mitchell inside the 20, close to the 15, and another first down gain. Elijah Mitchell. Big run up the middle here. Made the first guy miss, and then that burst of speed gets him to the first down yard mark. Great move there by Eli Mitchell in the hole. Shrugged off Leighton Vander Esch and then turned it upfield to pick up the first down. An 8-yard gain down to the 17-yard line. And San Francisco trying to put the icing on the cake. Dak Prescott can do nothing but watch. His defense needs to come up with something here. Purdy burns the clock down to 1 again. Another handoff to Mitchell. This time, nothing doing. Wilson shot the hole. Maybe even a loss of a yard there on that one. Donovan Wilson. They're talking about Donovan Mitchell when referencing Donovan Wilson and Elijah Mitchell. Hey, not bad, not bad. 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. As Purdy will wind that clock under 4 minutes to go. 4-point lead for the Niners. And another just tremendous drive here by the 49ers. They'll go empty set here. 4 receivers to the right side of the formation. Quick throw, and then he'll sidearm it into the dirt to Deebo Samuel. And it's an interesting... Not sure if everyone was on the same page there. It kind of looked like all 4 guys on the right side of the line there were going ahead to block, or maybe Deebo went too far down, or maybe Brock didn't get rid of the ball in time, or what. But now a big 3rd and 10, and that incompletion stops the clock. So they'll take the snap here. Ball at the 18. Purdy steps up in the pocket. Purdy gets down to the 11. It'll be 4th down. He picks up 5. But it will be 4th down, and they can burn it down to close to 3 minutes for Robbie Gould's kick here. 4th down and about 3 to the 11-yard line. So that incompletion there on 2nd down proves costly here for the 49ers. A 28-yarder here by Robbie Gould. Snap good, hold down, kick is good, and with 3:04 to go, it's a 7-point lead for the 49ers. 19-12, Dak Prescott, his defense gets the stop they needed. And now the Niners defense, that number 1 defense that it has been all season. If they can put together maybe one more stop here. I don't know why people say the Steelers' offense was pretty terrible this year. I mean, it was pretty average. Because people just see a team not score 30 points a game, and they're like, oh, it's bad. Man. Take me home. Oh, yo, is this that farmers looking for wife show? West Virginia. Yeah, farmer wants a wife. Hell yeah, what a show. I guess that just like people will literally watch anything nowadays. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Farmer wants a wife. What a show. Like seriously. What a show. Robbie Gould to kick it off to Cavante Turpin, and he'll catch it at the 2. And he'll get out across the 15. Cavante Turpin, much better coverage here from the 49ers. They get him down at about the 16 or 17 yard line. Man. Big drive here. Big drive here for this 49ers defense. On Family Feud, there's a question, what would Robert not want to see? He says naked grandma. Yeah, I've seen that. I love watching funny game show answer clips, like on YouTube, like the compilations of funny game show answers. Oh, man, those are the best. Those are the best. First and 10 here for Dallas at their own 18-yard line, trailing by 7. Dak Prescott throws, and he's almost picked by Dre Greenlaw. Oh, Dre Greenlaw might have housed that one. Oh, wow. Man, Dre Greenlaw just jumps the little curl there from Dalton Schultz, and Dre Greenlaw is in the end zone if he makes that pick. Man, oh man, Dak Prescott gets away with one there. 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. Dallas trails it by 7, 2:56 to go in the game. Dak from the gun, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. He'll take the shotgun snap, straight drop, looking left. Now comes back to the right side, airs it out. He's got his man, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Gallup. Oh man, Charvarius Ward got beat, but the throw was just high and wide, and Michael Gallup couldn't come down with it. Oh man, Dak just missed him. He throws it behind and high for Michael Gallup, and oh, man. If that ball's out in front of Michael Gallup, he probably comes down with it because he had a step on Ward there, but the throw was off, and now Dak on 3rd and 10 steps up in the pocket. He's hit and sacked. No gain on the play. No gain on the play. The pressure got home for San Francisco. They've gotten pressure on him all game, and now 4th and 10. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. That was Ebukam coming off the edge. They're trying to get this punt off before the 2-minute warning here, but the substitution will come through here. And now they got to snap this ball if they want to get it off before the 2-minute warning. They do get it off. Punt is away, 2:08. McLeod makes the fair catch at the 25 with 2:05 to go. And honestly, if I was Ray McLeod, I would have just let it go, because then you got the chance that the ball might die and roll under 2 minutes, and then you got the 2-minute warning there. But what a play from Ebukam. Fights through the double team of Dalton Schultz, and didn't quite see who the offensive lineman was there, but Ebukam got there, absolutely got home and got back to Dak Prescott, who was trying to avoid the rush. Do you think the Steelers should keep Matt Canada? Yeah, I think so. I think any team that's going through an adjustment of a first-year quarterback should probably just keep everybody on their coaching staff, unless somebody hires him to be like a head coach or an offensive coordinator or whatever. Like, unless another team comes in and hires him, I think most teams that have like a first or second-year quarterback that they're still trying to build everything with, I think they should keep their guys. But, we shall see. 1st and 10 here, Brock Purdy, and they're going to throw it on first down. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught by Kittle. First down, George Kittle, out across the 40-yard line to the 41. And the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning with the ball in the first down. Trying to close this one out at the 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go. A first down here would just about end it. But Dallas still has all 3 timeouts. I would expect this to just be 3 handoffs. Because even if you don't get the first down, you got to make Dallas use all 3 timeouts. Their offense hasn't really done much against your defense all day anyway. And, you got the best defense in the league. So, I would trust them with the other team having no timeouts and, I don't know, like $1:30 to go. So I would expect this to be 3 runs. I wouldn't expect Kyle Shanahan to do anything crazy here. If he does, that'd be awesome. But, yeah, that'd be awesome. But, by the way, for those of you in chat tuning in tonight, I would say that the next time I'll be alive is probably going to be the AFC or NFC Championship game on Sunday. I do not know, though, because I may be out of town on Sunday, so it'll just have to depend on that. I may be live for the Iowa State-Kansas State basketball game. We'll just have to see. So there may be 2 potential days that I go live this week. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got notifications turned on so you get notified whenever I do go live, whenever I do upload a video. It really means a lot, and you can always, like I said earlier today, you can always unlike and unsubscribe and all that. You can always do that down the road. Completely free to do both. Yeah, but that's kind of the plans for this week. We'll just have to kind of see what happens, and yeah. First and 10, San Francisco. Brock Purdy in the gun. Eli Mitchell to his left. 19-12, 7-point lead. Purdy, handoff to Mitchell. Up the middle, and he gets about a yard. Dallas will call their first time out of the half with a $1:53 to go. Timeout Dallas. 1:53 to go. 2nd and 8 upcoming. I only gave him a yard there, so 2nd and 9, excuse me. Because a lot of Sailors fans we should get rid of him. Like I said, I think first year with a new quarterback, I think you should keep everybody. Maybe that's not the right philosophy to have, but just what I happen to think. 1:53 to go. A first down would basically end this one, but like I said, I would not expect San Francisco to be throwing the ball here. Not that they can't throw the ball here, but Dallas's offense hasn't exactly done a lot against your defense. So Brock Purdy under center here. I formation, Juszczyk and Eli Mitchell. Eli Mitchell takes the pitch right side, cuts upfield. Eli Mitchell stays in bounds and picks up the first down. He actually does go out of bounds, but he does get the first down on a big gain of 15 on the pitch. Eli, you got to know better than to go out of bounds, man. Just get the first down and slide. Just slide, man. Just slide. Down. Go down. Go down. Oh, that's a massive mistake going out of bounds there, because now it's first down and the Cowboys don't have to burn a timeout. It probably won't matter, but Brock Purdy handoff Eli Mitchell up the middle, gets a yard, and Dallas will burn a timeout here with 1:41 to go. Second and about 9. Second and 9, 1:41 to go. San Francisco with the lead and the ball. First down would end it. Brock Purdy under center. Handoff here to Mitchell up the middle. No gain. Timeout taken by Dallas. That's their final one with $1:37 to go. And now you run it. You get it under a minute. Then you take a timeout. Then you punt it. And then you make Dallas go the length of the field under a minute to go with no timeouts. And they need a touchdown and an extra point or a 2-point conversion to win it. And oddly enough, I would just take my chances on the 2-point conversion because Brett Maher ain't going to make an extra point. So, 3rd and 8 here for the 49ers. $1:37 to go. Brock Purdy has not had his best game of the year by any standard. But he's made the throws when he needed to, and he hasn't turned the ball over, and that's really the one thing you can ask from him. Because San Francisco's gotten the takeaways. They got the 2 interceptions of Dak Prescott. So all you ask really is, Purdy keep that interception and fumble number at 0, and put your faith in the guys here. Shotgun formation here for Brock Purdy. They'll go empty set on 3rd and 8 with $1:37 to go. They'll take the snap. Quick throw out to McCaffrey. Looking for a block. Not going to get it. Well, Purdy loses a yard for that. What the hell? Do you want to know what my regens is on Ursa? Yeah, sure. Play clock at 20. Game clock at 1:11. So the Niners can run this one down. About $1:50 or about 50 seconds to go, excuse me. Oh man. They'll actually take the delay of game here with 50 seconds to go in the ball game. Give Mitch Wishnowsky about 5 yards extra punting space here. So San Francisco 2 timeouts left. Dallas with none. But they will be getting the ball back here with 51 seconds to go. On the punt here from Mitch Wishnowsky. And I would not expect Wishnowsky to take his time punting this football. I'd expect a 1-step kick here. And I'd expect it to be out pretty quick. Because if I'm Dallas, I'm thinking about a block here as a big chance to try to get us 7 points. Wishnowsky gets the punt away. Step 1 complete. Turpin, fair catch called for and made at the 6-yard line with 45 seconds to go. So 45 seconds, no timeouts, and you need 95 yards with the extra point added to try to force overtime. And honestly, like I said, if I'm Dallas, I'm just going to go for 2. I'm just going for 2 if I score. But you got 45 seconds and no timeouts to go 94 yards before you even think about that. Dak Prescott in the gun. 2 receivers right. 2 to the left here. Dalton Schultz, he'll now motion back to the right side. Dak Prescott under pressure. Rolls out to the right. And he's going to get hit, but stays on his feet. Now throws, and it's batted down. Dak Prescott, very dangerous with that one. Almost took a safety. Got hit behind the goal line, but stayed on his feet, able to absorb the hit. But then it's knocked down by Jimmy Ward. That was Eric Armstead. Really got lucky, Dak Prescott did, to get away with that one. And then Jimmy Ward knocked it down in front of the receiver. And now 2nd and 10 from their own 6. Dak Prescott in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ezekiel Elliott's the back to his left. Tony Pollard again out with a high ankle sprain suffered earlier in this one. Quick throw out. It's caught by Dalton Schultz. He'll get close to the first down marker, about 9 yards, and gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 33 seconds left. 3rd and 1. But really, you're down in yards to go. Doesn't matter when you're down 7 with 33 seconds left and no timeouts. Dak Prescott. In the gun, 2 receivers each side. Ezekiel Elliott to his left. Offset rush coming for the 49ers. Prescott throws, and it's caught by Schultz, and he does not stop the clock because he was going backwards as he got hit out of bounds, so the clock will continue to run 20 seconds and counting now. Dak under center takes a snap. Deep drop. Now rolls out to his left. He's got to get rid of it here. Dak Prescott airs one out, and it's incomplete with 10 seconds to go. He was looking for Michael Gallup on the near sideline and does not come down with it. 10 seconds to go. Ten seconds left, 2nd and 10. 76 yards to go for Dallas, and they need a miracle upon miracles with 10 seconds to go in this one. Dak Prescott in the gun. 3 receivers to the right, Michael Gallup alone at the left. The 49ers have 8 guys playing 15 yards deep. They've got a QB spy and 2 rushers. Prescott throws. Dalton Schultz make the catch out of bounds at the 40, and they got about 60 yards to go here in one play. Five seconds to go. 61 yards away. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. It'll depend on... And they're actually going to review this previous play here. They haven't shown a replay of it yet for Dalton Schultz here. Oh, does that right foot stay on the ground when he touches it? I don't think this is going to be a catch. His right foot doesn't drag, and I don't think it was on the ground. I don't think his right foot was on the ground when he caught the ball. Dalton Schultz incredibly lackadaisical with this one. And this is not going to be a catch. So they're going to be pushed even further back with 5 seconds left. They'll lose that 12 yards or whatever that they just had, 15 yards. I mean, this is... When are they going to rule possession with that right foot down? Because it does not look like a catch to me. I don't think this is a catch. I don't think this is a catch, guys. Dalton Schultz, I mean, that's crazy. So many guys now, when they make the catch, they just inherently drag their foot. But now, Dalton Schultz doesn't do that, and this is going to lose 15 yards. They're going to go back to the 24-yard line. it's an incomplete pass after review, so it'll be third down at the 24-yard line. And now you're not even Hail Mary range. Now you're just hook and lateral and pray range here if you're Dallas. I'll try to do my best here to call this one because this one's going to get crazy here. This one, there's going to be a bunch of people touch the ball in this one. So I'll do my best here. They've got offensive linemen split out wide. What a weird formation here for Dallas. It looks like Zeke is going to snap the ball. And San Francisco is going to call a timeout here to talk this one over. I've never seen a formation like this. They had offensive linemen split out wide and then backs and receivers behind them. And then Zeke was up in the middle of the field like he was going to snap the ball back to Dak Prescott. And that's got to be the weirdest formation I've ever seen. They do not end up snapping it, though, as San Francisco calls a timeout to try to diagnose something. So 6 seconds to go here. Dallas needing to go 76 yards on this final play. 3rd and 10 doesn't really matter. And, man, that's rough if you're Dalton Schultz, because you get out close to the 40-yard line, you could maybe talk about a 5-yard out with 5 seconds left, and you take 2 seconds off the play. And then you're looking at like a 55-yard chuck. I mean, that's pretty reasonable. That's pretty doable for an NFL quarterback. And now, after the incomplete pass, you're looking at, you need a hook and lateral situation, and that's looks like what we're going to have here. Zeke is lined up over the ball like he's going to snap it back to Dak Prescott. They've got everybody split out wide. 6 seconds to go here. This will be the final play of the game, barring a defensive penalty. So they've got offensive linemen and receivers split out wide. Zeke as the center will snap it back to Dak Prescott in the gun. And Zeke just got run over. They'll hit the completion and Jimmy wore it all over it. And the 49ers are headed to Philadelphia for the NFC Championship game. That was the weirdest formation I've ever seen, and it did not work out for Dallas. They only got an 8-yard gain off of it, and 8-yard gain to Cavante Turpin to end it out. And Brock Purdy and the 49ers are headed to the NFC Championship game, where they will face the 1-seeded Philadelphia Eagles for a chance at the Super Bowl. Hey, Owen, welcome back to the stream. I do remember you. Tyler, welcome to the stream. Woohoo! Brock Purdy going to the NFC title game. 3rd appearance in the last 4 seasons for the Niners. Brock Purdy, his touchdown streak ends at 7 games, it tied with Justin Herbert. Ezekiel Elliott just gets bowled over, and Cavante Turpin caught it, immediately hit by Jimmy Ward, and that'll do it. The 49ers are headed to the NFC Championship game with a 19-12 victory over the Dallas Cowboys. And man, oh man, it was a defensive battle through and through. Hats off to the Dallas Cowboys. That was a heck of a season that they had, and you know, maybe if Tony Pollard doesn't get hurt, we're having a different story. But unfortunately for Dallas and all that, injuries are a part of the game. And obviously, wishing the best for Tony Pollard and his recovery. He suffered that high ankle sprain, and just hate to see a guy get taken out of an important game like that. But unfortunately, that is the sport of football, and she is a cruel mistress, as they say, and San Francisco able to pull it out. It wasn't the prettiest game from Brock Purdy or anybody really on the 49ers, but when they needed it most, they had the drives and they got the stops in the second half. And they win it 19-12. An ugly score, but a win nonetheless. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Grandizer, Tyler, Owen, Rebecca, AJ, Jay Fleming, everybody that tuned in, PTW, Mystic, everybody that tuned in, everybody that was active in the chat. For those of you that would like to see more content, you can go ahead and click subscribe down below. It really means a lot. Go ahead and click the thumbs up, like the stream if you enjoyed it and you want to see more. Like I said earlier, completely free. You can always unsubscribe and unlike videos later. And if you dislike the video, be sure to drop a dislike. You know, always free to take the criticism from the YouTube algorithm. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Like I said, I'm gonna try to be live for the NFC Championship game next week. I may be unfortunately out of town though. We'll just have to see what ends up happening. Yeah, we'll be live again. San Francisco picks up the win, 19-12. You can see it right below me here. We'll have San Francisco at Philadelphia, as well as Cincinnati at Kansas City are the two championship games. Two of those teams are going through to the Super Bowl, and we will find that out next week. Like I said, thank you everybody for watching in. Kurt, Tyler, Grandizer, everybody, thank you guys so much. Appreciate each and every single one of you, and I'll see you guys next time.